in stream. Hi Sarah Graph Girl. Hi. Whoop. Hi.
Check, check. Hello, everyone. How are you all? I love that. I love that slow, like, relaxing jazz intro. That was such a good intro to the stream. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. My name is Seth, your ODS Seth, oh dear, it's Seth, and you all are here today. Welcome on in. I'm gonna go say hi. I'm gonna go through the list and say hi to everyone. I'm gonna check whatever your exclamation mark gay results are. If you didn't do it yet, do it. Hello, Sarah Graph Girl. Welcome, Sarah. Hello, I'm glad you're the first person here in chat. Hello, Spencer. Hello, Ember. You both did the high redemptions, which I love to see that. Dumb Blob over on YouTube, which again, hey, nice little reminder, I am on YouTube as well. But Arrow the Otter, Firefox, hello, hello, welcome on in. Hi, Natalie. Also, Natalie, I saw you were a fucking centipede earlier. You're now Kirby. Wait, hold on. You're not. Wait, are you still Kirby? Where'd you go? I lost you on my screen. Where are you? I can't find. Oh, you're I don't know what that Pokemon's called. I'm be real. It's not Dedenne, is it? All right. Anywho, welcome on in, everybody. Hello, Ember, Arrow, hi. Who haven't I said hi to yet? Argo, welcome. Hi, Argo. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. I said y'all should do exclamation mark gay, and then y'all did exclamation mark gay, and Argo got the funny one. Argo did get the funny one. That's true. How much delay does YouTube have? I didn't read this the moment you sent it, my bad. I was going back through the previous messages. Argo, you got 69% gay though. That rules. That's awesome. Can I pin that? I'm gonna pin that real quick. Yeah, we're pinning that. Beautiful. Love it. Tokenomaru. Tokenomaru! That's what the Pokemon is. I'm bad at reading it. It was you? You got the funny number? Hold on. Oh, yeah, that was you, Sarah! Heck yeah. Argo got 62%. See, Argo typed exclamation mark. You both typed exclamation mark gay within like a second. I see what happened. I'm bad. I'm bad at being a streamer. I'm bad at reading chat. It's hard. Look, this is not an easy thing. I can see why people do this for a job. It is a difficult job for sure. But thankfully, it's not a job for me. I don't care if I'm that good. I could be bad at this. That's okay. This is just a hobby. I'm having fun. Welcome on in, everybody. Hello. We're doing our usual Spelunky Sunday. I've been playing a ton of Night in the Woods lately, and I'm very eager to continue that soon. Hello. But I'm hoping you misread chat too. Yeah, it just happens. It just happens. That's part of it. That's part of being a streamer. The darn role I've put upon myself. What was the hot topic? What? You're right. That was the take. VTubers are illiterate. I don't know. I don't think any of them could actually read that take. So I don't know what that take said. If neither Shia nor Buff nor Mari could read that take, I mean, the take didn't exist. That's how it works. Sorry, if I'm looking down for a little bit, the paint on one of my nails popped off, and I'm putting it back on. You're gonna have to make a whole made-up US number or something. That sucks. That's bad. I'd say you could use my phone number, but no, you can't do that. No, I'm not sharing my phone number for that purpose. But hello, we're gonna be doing some spelunking today. Happy day. Hi, I'm doing well. Today was good. Church service was pretty solid. I had a tough phone call with one of my clients, and then I recorded Mystery Dungeon, and then immediately after I finished recording Mystery Dungeon, that same client reached out to me again as like, hey, I don't really want to leave it where we left off in that call. Can we do another call? And then we had like a nice little friend heart to heart rather than like client and editor heart to heart. So we had like the personal side of things after the business side of things, and it kind of smoothed things over. It was very nice. It was lovely to have that second conversation. I was a little worried that it was going to go poorly because I'm like, sometimes I'm anxious about my role in the whole VTuber industry or whatever, like in the content creator industry, I should say, because I do work for some non-VTubers too. I'm anxious about like what I do, and I feel weird saying ask for the phone number for Twitch verification purposes. That's crazy. I feel weird sometimes saying no to projects and being like, hey, this person wants me to work on a thing, and I'm just like, I can't. That's not the kind of thing I do. That's not the kind of thing I'm interested in doing. I'm just not wanting to do that. I had to tell one of my existing clients, someone I've worked for in the past, no about a project. And I felt really weird and bad about it. And then we had that second conversation. It was fine. I'm like, I don't like saying no. But I'm very fortunate to be in a position where I can say no to things about my job. Like, I know for most of my jobs, I couldn't say no to tasks that my boss told me to do. So I'm happy about that. You're trying to climb out of a mental hole I'm in before ending your day. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry you're in the hole. Why am I doing that? I don't know I'm doing that. You were running with Mabel, you tripped on a sprinkler head. You did say that! Dude, are you... How? That's so painful. I do remember seeing that in chat earlier, and I didn't comment on it. I'm sorry. I feel bad for not saying something about it, but like... Owie! Ow! That sounds really painful. 4 stitches is a brutal scrape there. That is... Ow! I hope you're okay. Yeah, I bet. I bet that sucked, dude. That's miserable. And then I saw shortly after you posted. I thought it was so funny. Like, within an hour of you posting about that, Misha came in as like, let's talk job stuff now. And I'm like, those are two very different bad things happening simultaneously. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry for the both of you. Oh yeah, that was rough. Work drama sucks. Physical injuries also suck. They're both pretty damn bad. Oh my goodness. Anywho, I'm also a little upset. I'm gonna be real. I had a great day. I had church. I had that phone call with my client. I had weed. I popped an edible, but I'm sober now because this was like at 3 p.m. just because I'm like, I have nothing else I want to do, and I want to be sober for Spelunky Sunday, but I want to, like, have a chill, relaxing afternoon into evening, so I took a little edible, just 5 milligrams, not much, and I had a nice, relaxing little trip there for a couple hours. My roommate and I made... Hi, Nemo Overlord, welcome. Also, game over 30 stream streak? Dude, that's fucking crazy. That's insane. That's a lot. Thanks for sticking around that long. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got stoned. My roommate and I made some cinnamon rolls. Not like high quality cinnamon rolls, just kind of the ones that you get like a little tube carton. And you bang it on the desk and then you bake it, and it's pretty, I mean, it's pretty tasty. I didn't mind them. They were really good. They were a very nice dinner to have while stoned. And then we watched them drop out, and then I watched some shows. It was very fun. And then as the high was coming down, as I was starting to sober up, I was browsing YouTube. I was you know, I'm gonna move myself into story time position. Hold on, we're gonna go story mode. Yeah, story mode. Boom, nice. I was browsing YouTube, looking at, you know, just various things on YouTube, whatever it be. And I got taken to the little bit of a story time before that. But there's one, like, okay, hold on. There's a feature, I don't know how many of you are aware of this feature, but YouTube has a feature called the hype system and the hype leaderboard, where you can hype videos from channels that are, I think it's between 1,000 and 100,000 subscribers. I'm not really sure, but it's meant to be a thing where you, like, you show your appreciation to indie creators, you know, small channels, small creators, people who are not very popular, people who tend not to get in the limelight, but just kind of show them off. And then there's a whole leaderboard of the top 100 hyped videos of all time, and it's pretty cool. A lot of the times there's like some really sick indie animations there, so I like to browse through that and see the indie animations. I saw one today. YouTube doesn't let me hype because every website hates me. Yeah, that does seem sad, but I'm kind of glad. Well, okay, actually, no, I'm not kind of glad, because after today, apparently the defenses anyway, sorry, I'll get into that in a moment. The reason they don't let you hype is because they're afraid of, like, botting and problems with people cheating the system. But I'm telling you now, it's a problem anyway. It still happens. Small channels get a massive boost in hype numbers. Exactly. The smaller your channel is, the more, like, your hype actually pushes you, which is pretty good for small channels. That's very helpful for us. But you know what? I might even pull up my Blue Sky, because I made a Blue Sky thread about this. I'm gonna hopefully not show you any porn. This thread shouldn't have any porn, but just in case, I'm gonna actually put on some filters here. Disable adult content. Beautiful. That way we can do this and then not see any porn, and I can turn it back on later, which is pretty good. Okay. I made a thread about it. I did a whole thing about it. I went to, I'm just gonna go here. I ran face first into a very, very strong example of fake news on that top 100 hype page. Because, hey, this is what, like, the top 7 of the top 100 hype page looks like. You know, cool animation, talking about anime. I don't know what this is. The Marine Corps is stupid and spiritually depraved. Cool. I was admittedly, didn't catch my eye, didn't check it. Minecraft stuff. You know, lots of various channels, small channels. No major big channels or anything like that. Then I scrolled down, and I got to this part, and 33 hyped on it is, it's politics stuff, right? And you know what? I want to keep up with politics. I think it's important to keep up with politics. I know the whole world is buzzing about Zoran Mamdani right now, you know, the new mayor of New York. And this is information. Mamdani freaks out after his family's mansions on 3 continents get exposed. Wow, such a clickbait title. That's news I'd never heard of before. I want to see what it's about. I'm curious, you know, real people supposedly hype this after all, right? I mean, hey, it has 332,000 views in 33, despite the fact that, you know, 32 had 55, like, you know, just, it's significantly more views than most of the videos on that list, but, you know, it happens. Sometimes they take off like that, like the 8,000 squared mosaic is at 219 views, you never know. But I'm like, hey, this is news, could be important for me to know, so I decided to watch it for a little bit. It's bullshit. It's really bad bullshit. I'm gonna be so real with you. This is the most blatant fake news I think I've ever seen in my life. Supposedly. I do have to say supposedly, because if this is true, I'm gonna be really pissed off about it. But I don't think it's true, and I'll tell you why. It's 13 minutes long. shows 0 sources, claims the Mamdani family has 3 homes. One rented apartment in New York, which is very famous. You know, everyone knows, hey, Zoran Mamdani rents an apartment in New York. But then also, he apparently has 2 fully staffed mansions in Kampala and New Delhi, 2 separate continents, like countries in different continents entirely. And I because of how Blue Sky works, I always like to share a little screenshot whenever I do a big thread like this, and it is a big thread. Hey, we're gonna be talking about this for a minute here. I don't know when I'm gonna get this vloggy, but it's gonna be a minute with like of this. Probably put on the music actually. Hold on, I just realized the music is showing. Venus, hi Simi, welcome. If that person defends Elon Musk, oh, we'll get there. We will get there. We'll absolutely get there, Sarah. Did I? Yeah, I did that. Okay, perfect. The channel name is Victoria Foster. That's the person who posted it. Is video posted by Victoria Foster. And in it, I took up a screenshot of this transcript, but the transcript is YouTube's AI, like, auto-generated captions, which has always been bad, like, even before the whole AI revolution bullshit. But in it, she said that Zoran's mother stated in an interview that she has given interviews about her life and work for decades, and in one of them, she described her world in a sentence her son's press office would pay to unsay. And then it goes on to say that she is privileged, she said, to have her own creative cocoon in each of her own 3 homes, New York, Kala, which isn't a country, and New Delhi. By the way, it's Kampala, but that's the very bad AI generated captions. Not to mention if his parents are having a thing, or like it isn't if. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't care if it's true or not. I don't care about whether this is like morally justifiable or evil. We'll get to that. Have I watched the full video? Yes, I have. I know in that screenshot it showed only that first timestamp. That's because I've gone back and took screenshots from earlier in the video. Trust me, we get there. It's like, hey, by the way, there's a buzz screenshot is the auto generator. It's basically the only thing I was just telling you. Notably, in the entire video, the entire 13 minutes, she does not show a clip of the interview. She does not link to any sources for the interview. And here's the description for, by the way, the entire description here listed shows no sources at all. It's just saying, wow, here's a bunch of bullshit about the situation of the video. When I Google the interview, I'm gonna actually move this to a separate tab so we can zoom in. I actually use Ecosia, I don't use Google, but I tested this on multiple different search browsers, and this is not the only search query I put in. This is just like the first one I thought could make a good screenshot example. I put in Miranair interview houses, which, hey, Miranair is Zoran Mamdani's mother. That's her name. The first thing that pops up, twice, there's 2 separate instances of that video that we're talking about, this fucking video, being listed here. And there's a lot of other things, but notably, none of them say what she says they did. None of them are supposedly the interview that makes the claim that she, has 3 homes, and that the Mamdanis have 3 homes across 3 different continents. And it's silly, for sure. And I'm like, hey, okay, we know this is an incident of fake news, but I want to be sassy about it. I see obvious fake news. I'm like, hey, I'm going to do a little bit of research, just the bare minimum, just to make sure, hey, if it is fake news, let's at least ensure that it's fake news, rather than just assuming. How do you get that hype video leaderboard in YouTube again? You get your viewers to hype it. On mobile, it's only a mobile thing, not a PC thing, but on mobile, you could hit a hype button next to each video you're watching if it's between 1,000 and 100,000 subscribers. And she has 7,777 subscribers. Which is interesting. How do you see what you're talking about? Oh, how do you get there from desktop? I'm actually not sure. I got there from mobile. YouTube hyped videos. That's actually a good question. I should check that. And a mobile only sometimes thing. That's true. The playlist might only be, no, this is fake. That's not the real one. Where is the real one? Oh, let me see if I can find this. Can you really not see it on Explore, baby? Damn, you really can't see it on desktop. That's sad. That's depressing. Okay, it's fine. I'm sure it's in my history here. Because I was viewing that video from the history. Or not. What if I click the hype button?
His family.
Okay, nope, I don't care. Damn, maybe you can't see it from fucking desktop. That's sad. That's really sad. I know I got to the playlist on desktop, but I think it's because I
Howdy.
was doing so in my my history. Howdy. How do I get there from Large Forbidden? I know, right? YouTube fucking sucks. Anywho, it's on mobile. I know for a fact you can see it on mobile. It's very easy to see on mobile. But I did some research. Hey, nothing about that what she was claiming. So I'm like, hey, now I'm going to look at her page just to, you know, maybe give her even more benefit of a doubt that maybe this isn't a lie. Maybe this is real news or something like that. It's just very underreported or something like that. This is a screenshot of her page, Victoria Foster's YouTube channel. 8 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, 5 hours, 8 hours ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 7 days ago, 8 days ago, 11 days ago, 12 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 weeks, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month. How the fuck, how often do you fucking post? And you know, actually, hold on, we're gonna go back into that. Every single one of these is saying, here's the secret truth about Democrats. It's anti-Mamdani, anti-Don Lemon, anti-Mamdani, Kamala, Seattle socialist mayor, Seattle social, like, it's all just insane, non-stop bullshit, right? Crazy. Absolutely blows my mind. I hate all this. The new slot faucet never ends. Oh, indeed. Indeed. Now, me, being the sassy gay deer that I am, decided to be a sassy gay deer and leave some... Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's 100% AI. But I decided to be the sassy gay deer and leave a sassy gay comment. And here's my comment. I'm pretty proud of it. I do think this comment is very silly. It says, you know, it's really telling that I can't find a single source about this. Literally nothing. Not a single article from any news source saying anything about this so-claimed Mira Nair quotes. It's equally suspicious that you too didn't say what interview this was stated in. I mean, even at 5:25, which is, you know, when she was supposedly quoting Mira Nair, Mira Nair, I actually don't know how to pronounce that last name. I'm bad at it. Pronouncing names is hard. My apologies, Mira, if I'm saying your name wrong. But I mean, even at 5:25, where you supposedly repeat the quote, you don't put quotation marks in the captions. If there is a source, I'd love to see it. It's possible Mamdani's doing a phenomenal job of covering this up somehow. But it's looking very suspicious, almost like you just made this up to discredit him. I'm just sassy. I just like that. I left that comment, thought that's gonna be it. That's all it's gonna be. And then I scrolled at even more comments. And this is a screenshot of the entire comment section. Or not the entire comment section. This is me sorting the comments by newest, shortly after I made it. Minus, at the time of the screenshot, the newest one, obviously. And of course, she's got the pinned one, which always overrides everything. I want to read you all of these. That's what communism is. The leaders have all the money, and you will live on hardly anything, and you will like it. They need to shut the hell up because they voted for him. Deal with it. How dare you? Nobody cares about this, and it's not hypocritical. I'm sure they'd be happy to pay this Sorry, I don't know French. I know I should know this term. I should know how to pronounce this term. I don't know how to pronounce Pokemon, and I play Pokemon every fucking day. I don't know how to pronounce this one. Anywho, pay this tax. Something is seriously wrong with you. Whoever voted for this New York mayor deserves it. So I don't really get your point. What does his parents owning properties around the world have anything to do with how good he is doing as mayor? I'm not going to read the rest of it. It's long. This subhuman comes from a family of, hey, that's incredibly racist. He's a spoiled trust fund baby who never struggled a day in his life. Who cares? They keep voting these scammer commies. Like, everyone is saying something. Oh, don't worry. I'll be done with I'll be done with this soon. I'll be moving on Spelunky here pretty soon. But yeah. Everyone here is saying, "Oh, he's fine. This is a good thing. It doesn't matter that he's doing this," or it's actually bad and he's evil for doing this, or something along those lines. Nobody's even questioning if it's real. Not a single person in the comments that I saw in the past 6 hours, because I did sort my newest comments. The past 6 hours on a top hyped video is even questioning if it's real. They're all just believing it. Whether they agree with the slant or not, they just believe it. And that pissed me off. That really pissed me off. It says, I'm flabbergasted. I've known about fake news. Obviously it's fake news. But I didn't think it could just be this fucking blatant and this quickly trusted. Literally everyone is like, hey, I believe it. Why? Why do you believe? You know what? Actually, hold on. I'm gonna test something. Has she deleted my comment? It's possible she deleted my comment. And if so, I want to see it. I want to see if it's been done. We're gonna go back. Sort by newest. Okay, no, my comment's still there. But yeah, hell. Some of these comments are insane. But everyone on the right is like, oh yeah, this is confirming my beliefs. I 100% believe this. Everyone on the left is like, how dare you? This isn't hypocrisy. This is him going against his family and proving that you can actually tax the rich. And I'm just like, it's not real. Am I fucking crazy? It's not real. This is... Okay. So I'm mad about that. I'm just mad at that, like, how easily it's exploiting the YouTube system to get this popularized. I don't really have any final points to make. I'm just sad and pissed. And maybe I just couldn't find it. YouTube doesn't show your own comment being deleted. You gotta switch accounts. Oh, that's true. That is true. You're right. I also looked. This lady, Victoria, also has a Medium page. And I think it's very funny because none of these articles, I looked through all the Medium articles. This is the first article she posted on Medium, by the way, August 8th. She didn't post anything before August 8th. Also, her YouTube channel also was very, like, small. I think her most recent videos were, like, 2 months ago. Hold on. Yeah, her most recent videos, literally 2 months ago. This is as far down as I can go. I don't even go to, yeah, latest, as far down. That's her oldest videos 2 months ago. And this is her oldest Medium article, August 8th. Earlier this month, she's been posting Medium articles. None of them are about this. If this were something she was actually wanting to report about, you would think she would, you know, report about it on the news platform she writes for. I just thought it was very funny. She says here, no spin, no script, no corporate agenda. Fuck off. Fuck off. I don't... Oh my goodness. Thank you. I appreciate that. I figured it was. I'm like, it's pretty new. It's pretty recent. I don't think it's happened. But I'm just like, it pisses me off. It really pissed me off. It's abusing the YouTube hype feature. It likely wasn't hyped by real people. If anything, I'm like, hey, you haven't seen all the context, but it sounds like based off made for views. It's not even made for views. I don't think it's made for views. I think it's just made to sow disinformation and just spread lies. Just blatant lies. Because nobody's gonna check. Nobody in the comments checked. Nobody other than me even made a doubt that it was real. And I'm like, hey, it's also, like, it's in the midst, like, right there in the top 100 of this week's hyped in the United States. I don't believe any human actually hyped that. Why would they? Anyone who knows about the hype feature knows what it's for and usually only hypes things that are like, hey, cool and creative. The people who don't know about the hype feature wouldn't type this. Even, like, this is probably vote-botted, right? Just report it for false info and kick off your history so it doesn't infect your feed. I mean, I'll definitely wipe my history, but I wanted to, like, make sure I could still... Actually, I'll probably wipe my history now. Those of you who don't know how to wipe your history so it doesn't affect your feed, it's pretty easy to do that, by the way. You can go to Manage All History. Here, look at my YouTube viewership history right now. Oh yeah, the music I'm listening to also shows up here because I'm using YouTube for it. You just click this and it deletes all views of that video, which is pretty darn cool. Yep, I know. Don't show me again. I don't need that. You don't need to show me that. All right. Just go here, click that, click that. Actually, it was a pretty good video. Actually, this is a really good video. I don't want to watch that either. But this was a damn good video. I pitched Metroid by Rude Jack. I'm not going to show it to you now. I'm going to put it in the chat. Highly recommend that video. It's very, very good animation about, like, Metroid. But watch it after stream. Please stick around because I'm going to be switching to Spelunky soon. But yeah, that one just really pissed me off. I was like, it's the most blatant lies. It's just complete lies. And regardless of who it's on the left or the right, people are just believing it. Nobody's even calling it into doubt. Is that where we're at right now? Like, after everything, Donald Trump ran a whole fucking platform on fake news. And everyone just believes the news. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. This is the most obvious fake news I've ever seen in my life. And no one's questioning it. No one's doubting it at all. Am I crazy for this? Am I crazy for being upset about this? I don't think so. I don't think I'm crazy for being upset about this. But I also don't want to click that notification because it could be important. Bye, everyone! Bye, Blue Sky! We're putting Blue Sky away now. It's time to switch to Spelunky. But yeah, that's just... I was pissed. I'm peeved. Yeah! It just makes me mad. It just makes me mad. I wish it did. Oh my god, perfect time for the raid. Hi, Crit. Hello. Welcome on in. We're switching over to Spelunky literally right now. The first 30 minutes of the stream was all politics, because I was mad at politics. Welcome on in. Hi. Umbreon versus Garchomp? Wogue. I'm gonna say Garchomp. Garchomp's hotter. If Garchomp would suck to hug, it wouldn't be fun to hug a Garchomp. It's got like all that sandy, like rough skin. That would be gross. Okay, I don't know how I did it, but you dropped it at the same time as the It happens. It happens. To be fair, I did just start streaming. Like 30-ish minutes ago. So, it has been 30 minutes. I spent the first 30 minutes of this talking about politics, dude. I don't normally do that. I'm gonna play Spelunky now. Normally I would talk about this like during my Spelunky runs, but I really wanted to show off the insanity I was dealing with. Just the stupid fake news bullshit. Context of the raid message, you built a Lego Umbreon versus Garchomp set? I didn't know that was a set. That's pretty cool. Come around after Megaplex? How was Megaplex? Heck yeah! I didn't go to Megaplex. I would have liked to, but cons are hard and expensive. Building up that courage to send that email, you do not have to send it today, Sarah. Time is on your side. You can take as much time as you want to send that email. I know what email you're sending. You are not in any rush. If you don't send it, it's okay. The only consequence is how you feel, and you can just send it whenever you do feel like it's worth sending. That's okay. Sluggo's absolutely gonna steal all my money, but having every you should be part of a separate set. Oh, that's silly. And kind of came at the time I needed. You came? Good for you. I'm proud of you. Now, considering everything, yeah, this is a good timed con. I get it. Especially when your last con was an out of body experience. Like positive, like drugs, or yeah, it was. I'm glad you had a good con. Negative, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Salisbury. Good cons are, you deserve to have a good con. Cons are amazing, and you deserve them. Bombs! I love bombs. You're just sad the entire time? Yeah, I've had a few cons like that. Most cons are good. Sometimes you just get some rough ones. But I'm glad this one was a good con. I'm glad this one you had a fantastic time. You got a nice little recovery con. Back to the good experiences of the furry community in person. Yippee, proud of you. That's just so cool. I know Furry Delphia was pretty recent as well. One of my local friends went to that, and also one of my clients went to it, and they said they met each other and are also now friends. I'm like, heck yeah, I love that. Also, I put on a new mod. It is... kidding me? I ran into that mole for no reason. You did, you gotta look up what cons exist. Yeah, there's a list of them. There's like a furry con list where you can see a list of every con, not just like in a given country, but across the entire globe, in order of dates, and that's pretty rad. I love that. I don't really want any of those items. Anyway, I have a new mod. I don't think I like it actually. Well, I'm growing to it actually. There's a mod that makes it so that this game has a shader that is very similar to Spelunky HD shader, and I think it's meant to go along with the Spelunky HD remake mod that I haven't played. It came out literally last week, and I thought about playing it for last week's Spelunky Sunday, but then I'm like, I kind of just want to play regular Spelunky. I kind of just want to play Spelunky HD. Like, hey, I love Spelunky. Sorry, I kind of just want to play Spelunky 2. Like, I love Spelunky HD, but Spelunky 2 is also very fun. I'm content playing that game. I'm content playing the game that I usually play every Sunday. Without it being... oh, come on. I was really hoping you'd stay... okay, it's fine. I can just I was gonna bounce off you to do that jump. Viola, violins, viola, violoncello. What kind of trio? I don't know why you did that. Yeah, Seth loves her Spelunky too. I'll probably play the HD remake mod at some point, but I just wouldn't do it yet. But I did see the shader that came out. It's like, hey, meant to go with that mod, and I'm like, you know what? I do like the Spelunky HD shader style. But now that I'm playing it, I'm like, kind of not sure if I do. Oh, you! I'm stupid. I'm very open. Like, you see how my shadow is over here to the left? Like, it has a single spotlight in the middle of the level, and you can see the drop shadow behind me because of that spotlight. I think it's so cool. I think it's a neat little effect. Hi, Totem Trap. The Totem Trap didn't hit me. It hit a caveman into me, and that pissed me off. I'm mad about that. But yeah, that's the effect that's going on. I think it's a little too bright. It's got too much exposure in the center of the camera. I think that's the only thing I dislike about the shader effect that's got going on. Ooh, that's a really good shot. We're gonna take this, take this, take this. I will take this out for the future discounts. I don't really like the parachute. The parachute is kind of a useless item. But if you sell out an entire store, they will remember you for the future and give you discounts at future stores. And I think that's awesome. Pretty damn good. Making friends with the capitalists. And they give you Tritos. They give you advantage if you become their friend. I don't want to become your friend though. You're evil. You're an evil little turkey guy. You like turkeys and probably a kinkway, and I don't know how to feel about that. Hello. Oh, what? Why didn't you drop a skull? I thought they always drop a skull when you stomp on them. Maybe it's only if they... No, that one dropped a skull. I was gonna say maybe it's only if you whip them, but that one was definitely... How did I take damage there? You zoned out. What did I just say? I don't remember. I mean, so real. I forgot. I want that compass. I don't really need the compass. I just want it. Compass is helpful, especially... Actually... No, I'm not going jungle. Compass is helpful if I do decide to go jungle, but this... I've got a decent setup for Vlad. Beautiful. That's what's gonna get you canceled someday. What's a furry contract? Oh, good point. I should look that up real quick. Furry con list. I think I sent this to you at one point in time. I think it's furrycons.com/calendar. I'm gonna send you the link to it on YouTube. I'll send it on Twitch too. Why not? Who cares? Furrycons.com/calendar. It's a website of every furry convention. By default, it shows you between now through 2027, but it also has... I mean, you can set it for any specific year. You can go back, you can go forward, you can select a different continent. You can go like North America, USA, Canada, Europe, UK and Ireland, South America, Oceania, and Asia, which is pretty darn cool. I think you'd remember that? Probably. That's pretty cool. And obviously, it doesn't have everything for 2027 yet because there are still some cons yet to be announced. But I think it's pretty neat. There's a decent amount of cons there already for 2027. Yeah, I think the latest con that's been announced for 2027 is Anthrocon for July. And I think just because cons like to announce it after they end. So a lot of like the fall and winter cons haven't announced themselves yet or something like that. What is that money? What are the rest of I missed a single gemstone. Hi, Percy. Hello. Welcome. Violin, viola, cello. That's a great trio. That is a very fun trio. Ooh, perfect. Yippee. Let's get down to business. The only thing they don't have is fur meets. Yeah, fur meets are much smaller local events. This is specifically conventions. It's harder to make a full thing of every fur meet in the country, though. Both because that would likely because... That might result in harassment of furries, I'm gonna be real. To defeat the Huns. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna play safe and careful. Safe and careful. Just gonna wait out this little lob guy. Just stand up here because they can sometimes jump, and if they jump into me, that would suck. That would not be good. Bounce. Wonderful. There's Von Horsing down below me. Beautiful. Love that. Yeah, Waz is a fantastic musician. Which, by the way, Waz, I'm trying to learn a DAW. I'm trying to learn Ableton Live because I want to make a cover. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. I'm working on something. It'll take me a while to even learn a DAW because it's been so long since I've used a DAW. But I'm very excited to learn. I'm very excited for the knowledge of Ableton Live. Only one you've seen in my country is in October, in a province semi-close to me where the cousin lives, so that one is like almost impossible for me. That's sad. That's sad. You could start your own con. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Okay, well, no infinite health trick because I don't have a Kapala. There is a free shop right here. We can get some ropes. Ropes are fun. Maybe Percy. I might get Percy just in case I could find Kali Altar or probably the exit. I'll probably just take Percy to the exit. Be praying. But if I find a Kali Altar, that's gonna be really good. Aha! There is a Kali Altar! Beautiful. Love to see it. Fantastic news. Alright, I'm gonna do it away from the turkey. So turkey's here now. Turkey will not walk back towards the bomb. This way I can theoretically get you there. Bring you. Oh, okay. Don't like that. Okay, there. Wonderful. No! Shit! Okay, I thought that was gonna kill Percy for a second. I got very scared. Sometimes those lava creatures can fall in a hole with Percy and kill him, and it makes me upset. No! You can't see my hands. My hand tracker can't track the clapping when I clap that fast. That's annoying. That sucks. That sucks. That was a good run. That was a decent setup. We had pace. We had bombs. We almost had some Kali favor. Nope. We could have actually set up Infinite Health Trick there. You blinked, what happened? I died. I jumped into lava while trying to avoid lava. Because lava is hard to avoid sometimes. Oh, you fucking dare come in here, mole. Beautiful. Hey, you need to go to this convention, all military gear is banned. Most cons are ban military gear now. I think there was that one guy, like Bomb Voyage, who freaked out a lot of conventions, and then there's like an uprising of people doing similar things by bringing military gear, like fake military gear, and a lot of people are just really pissed off about it, so a lot of cons have just said, nope, not dealing with that. No more of that for us. Let's be smart about my entrance here. Don't like that lag that I got. That was very annoying. Yeah, that's good. That's actually pretty good. I love how 5 of them said take Geek Loot and Fugue, except for which one is Fugue and Geek Loot. Oh, sorry, Fugue. I'm bad at reading. Reading's hard, okay? That's what I'm writing instead. Just kidding. What? I hate these lag spikes. These are annoying. Let me see if I can do about that. Disable. What's the VTuber effect? VTubers can't read. That's so true. You should know this by now. And it's homophobic of you to assume I should read. Furry-phobic? Creator-phobic? I don't know what the term is. Yeah, I'll take spike shoes. Spike shoes aren't bad. Tempted to take the glasses there, but I have the Puja Eye. I don't need them, technically speaking. Yeah, let's get out of there. Is that for a track the order was reversed? That's funny. Alright. It's been a great time. Oh, I did narrow trap, I still took fall damage. The one time I successfully do arrow whip. Don't worry. Don't worry. Screw it, I'll buy Percy. It's fine. Who cares? This is a turkey level. I have the Uja Eye. I don't need the extra cash. Ooh. Good thing I got Percy, too. Heck yeah. That turkey got fucking demolished, by the way. Hey, that sucked. Okay, don't come toward me. Little caveman. Okay. Now you can come toward me, little caveman. There you go. Proud of you. Proud of you. Beautiful. Send this dead turkey down there. Then we send this living kitty down here. Beautiful. Skeleton key's beautiful. I love that. You had to go and get stuck in the most precarious position. Beautiful. Love to hear that, caveman. Thank you. That makes my job in life so much easier, actually. Wow. You know what? Since I've got the money for it, and it's beneficial for sacrifices, I might as well go get Sax a lot of too. So I know in Arizona we have strict gun prop rules at cons, because a couple years ago at a big Comic-Con, someone at Punisher cosplay threatened con-goers with real guns. Ooh. That isn't good. I did everything I could to try and keep that caveman alive, and then he had to go fall in a hole, and I had to kill him because he was in a hole. That's annoying. Is there anything else I can sacrifice here? I think there's another turkey somewhere, but I'm not going out of my way to get it. Hi, Percy! Welcome. Welcome to the internet. Yeah, I'm still pissed about the fake news that we talked about earlier in stream. That one really pissed me off. Can you tell I'm really upset about that at all? Okay, can you roll, please? Not that way! I think this game wants you to die and wants to kill you. Yeah. Oh, wants to die and wants to kill you. I mean, that's not wrong. What news? I spent 30 minutes at the start of the stream talking about it. I don't know if I want to bring it up again. I'm be so real with you. That was important to talk about. There was some fake news bullshit by someone with AI generated thumbnails claiming that Zoran Mamdani actually owns 3 mansions in other countries. Yeah, I posted a whole thread about it in Blue Sky. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Right here, Percy. Donde kitty? Kibby cat. Fake news, enough said. Yeah, I mean, it is fake news, but, like, there's a lot of fake news out there. And it's the most blatant time I've ever seen it. I don't usually see it be that blatant. I swear I heard Percy. Am I crazy? Did I not hear Percy? There you are. Oh. I fucking lag. Do you see these spikes? These lag spikes? I don't like it. It's pissing me off. These lag spikes. I'm the original Star Wars. That one was bad. That one was real bad. You know, I'm actually gonna blame the previous death on a lag spike. That's why I didn't grab the ledge. It's a lag spike. That's what happened there. You're allowed for a Viola player? That was true. Mamdani doesn't care if you have multiple houses, he's just rightfully. It wasn't saying that he doesn't care about it. The article was saying that he had multiple mansions. That's what the article was saying. It wasn't stating any truth statement or value statement about his claims. It was simply saying and making a value statement on the fact that his family, or the claim that his family has multiple houses. Which supposedly came from an interview that I searched for and could not find, and was not cited, and was not, like, played even a clip from in the video, and just, it's all bullshit. It's all insane bullshit. And it's at least at the time I looked, it was number 33 in the YouTube hype like leaderboard, and I'm just like, it's insane. It's all bullshit and lies, and nobody was doubting it at all. Every single one of the comments was like, hey, I hate this, or I love this, and it's true, and made no, like, even, there's no sense of doubt in the slightest, and it pissed me off. Sarah, are you just stating real facts? I love that. Trying and to find further info of this local FurCon thing. Are FurCons real in real life? It doesn't have a link to the website? I think the page I sent you should have links to the website of every con. Like, if it's on the list, then you should be able to get the link there. If it's not, then I'm sad. Sorry for you. I do want to go get that Percy. We're back in the mines. Got our pickaxe swinging from side to side. Side to side. Okay. You. Go over there and explode, please. The website doesn't tell me that much. I'm struggling to find stuff about it elsewhere. Okay. If you probably don't want to reveal which con it was. Was that a TNT song reference? Yes. I heard Dynamite for the first time in a long time a while ago, and I didn't know how to feel about it. Yeah, it is internet assholes being internet assholes, but it's also internet assholes being internet assholes and getting like 300,000 views about it and taking over slots on the YouTube hype leaderboard, which is meant to be like, hey, promoting indie animators and creators and creative people. And instead it's just misinformation and political lies to serve an agenda. From someone who only exists, like, their account only existed for 2 months, their Medium account only existed for 2 months, and the Medium account doesn't even make a mention of the claims. It's just, it's all bullshit. It's all just insane, top to bottom. And more than being mad at it for existing, I think I'm just more mad at everyone for believing it, too. I think I'm just really upset that everyone seemed to fall for it and, like, had no doubts at all. Like, I'm worried. Did no one, like, I understand, hey, you don't trust Google anymore because of the AI thing. I have Ecosia or DuckDuckGo or literally any other search engine. You can find these things out. You could verify whether someone's telling the truth or not, and no one cared. It pissed me off. That would suck if someone corrected the Earth's axis. We would all probably die? Question mark? I'm not sure. Don't trust Google because AI instantly believes an obvious AI story. I didn't look at Google. I use Ecosia. Ecosia is the platform I choose. They also have AI shit, but at least it's easy to avoid and turn off. And their AI bullshit, I mean, I just ignore it. I just frankly ignore it. Gives us seasons? Yeah, it does give us seasons. Fake news nonsense is also the reminder of the fact that checking feels like some lost art. For real! Nobody fucking checks anything. Nobody cares to. I want to see what's in that box, but I physically can't see what's in that box without also activating the trap above it, which will dump a bunch of lava on me. And if I activate the trap on it and dump a bunch of lava on me, then I will be dead and wouldn't be able to either get to the exit or get that box. That's that. I could theoretically do a... Actually, hold on. I could do a bomb toss. I might be able to cook this just properly. Yeah! Okay, I'm glad I cooked that properly. It's spring shoes. Spring shoes and spike shoes? Very good. You can get things from the bottom. Bomb tosses terrify me. I'm usually really bad at them. Those are very hard. But I got it! I got it, gang! Yippee! Wahoo! It would have been funny as fuck. It's like a throwing glove. Yeah, that would have sucked if it was. But I mean, I'm fine using a single bomb for a worthless item. I'm not good going through the whole debate of potentially, like, dying in the run for a useless item. Okay. I'm guessing, this is just a guess. I'm guessing the exit's down here. I have to throw Percy first, though. I cannot risk throwing the... Okay, well, that was lava. That's why I couldn't risk throwing the bow and arrow. If the bow and arrow was dropped down there, I wouldn't be able to go to Cosmic Ocean. Despite all the skips in the game, there are no skips that let you avoid the bow and arrow. Every time I try to fact check anything, I wind up in a massive rabbit hole of evil news. It takes like a full month minimum takeover, so I just kind of settle for it, just checking if people I trust have said anything about it. Yeah, I think that's as far as you can go. You can't use a crossbow instead? No! To get to the Cosmic Ocean, you must shoot the Eye of Hundun with this bow and a very specific arrow that you can only get in the Sunken City. Like, the requirements for it are so much more specific than the requirements for any secret thing in the game, because this isn't just a regular bow. This is specifically, where is it? Hold on. It's, I don't remember the name of the guy. It's someone's bow. It's a specific bow. I think the name is... It should be in here. It should be in this. Hold on, now I'm gonna go through carefully and make sure I didn't miss it. Let me know if you see it. Am I crazy? Hou-Yi... I was right next to the Arrow of Light. It was right next to the Arrow of Light. Yes, this is Hou-Yi's bow. This is specifically a bow from mythology, and it supposedly has refined, like, power, and the mythological aspect of this bow, plus the Arrow of Light, are what's required to get into the Cosmic Ocean. Without both parts of it, you cannot get there. Like, if you shoot the Arrow of Light in with a crossbow, or with a different, like, if you just throw it, it doesn't work. It needs to be this bow and that arrow, and the game is incredibly picky about it. Which I do think is kind of funny. Though, like, there's so much in this game you could skip, but you cannot skip that. There's nothing, no possible way to skip it. Okay. The lava's fallen. I'm gonna go now. I think it's just go time. Okay. This should be a safe spot. Beautiful. What mythology is Light Arrow from? Hyrulean mythology? Possibly. I don't know what it is. I mean, there's a lot of mythologies with light arrows, for instance. Yeah, in case you didn't know, this game actually has a lot of mythology in it. Like, every boss is a god of some culture or time period. Even the Quillback boss, which I replaced with Midvis from Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, the Quillback is, like, a supposed mythological beast from, like... hold on. From like, Caveman era. Like, you get vampires in here, those are mythological beasts. You get multiple, like, Mesopotamian gods, you get Chinese gods, you get Olmec gods. Like, they pull from a lot of different mythologies for this game. Good. Hi, I'll give you back your arrow. Yeah, these vampires get one shot by any metal arrow, regardless of the source, but they're vampires, they're not Hundun. Technically, lightning bolts are arrows. Lightning bolt, shoot from my fingertips! Me when I'm fucking Jimmy McGill or whatever the hell. Okay. We're gonna bring you here. Okay, perfect. We got oh yeah, perfect vampire setup here. Okay, don't. No, hired hand. No, hired hand. Please be cool about this. Please be cool about this. Perfect. Infinite health setup. We got that infinite HP. So want to know something really fun about Twitch? There's this one streamer I go to every now and then. Problems whenever they call up, it's the person turn on share chat. I can't chat because Twitch claims I'm banned in their channel. They checked, I'm not fucking banned in that chat. That's really stupid. It's possible that one of their channels might require some level of verification or something like that. Yeah, Twitch sucks. Okay, quick search. There aren't really any specifically light arrows, but there's uses of sun rays and shit. Not sure what was this one listed as. It was a... it said it is a ray of sun reflecting off the moon's tears. So I guess it is a sun ray. Yeah, literal godliness arrow. Just evil and stupid, I think. Yes, you're right. I'm in agreement of that. It is evil and stupid, and I hate it, and I dislike that I use it. But also... There was an argument recently where we were trying to convince Papa, one of my clients, to get off Twitter. And he was saying a lot of the shit I'm still saying about Twitch. But the thing is, like, there are alternatives to Twitter. And I'm using the alternatives to Twitch. But I'm gonna be real with you, YouTube isn't much better. YouTube also fucking sucks. If I find a new platform that is better than both Twitch and YouTube, or honestly better than either Twitch or YouTube, like, even if it falls, like, in the middle of Twitch and YouTube morality-wise, I might fully just stop streaming to both Twitch and YouTube and just stream on that instead. Like, frankly, I'm gonna be so real with you. No Twitch's channel, the one Twitch claims I'm banned and not following them because I'm not able to follow them because it claims I'm banned. That's crazy. Oh, oh, yeah! I forget that other games reference mythologies, too. Other games also reference various mythologies. What I do find is funny is that across all of the Spelunky games, like, there are full-time joystick streamer. Joystick's not that much better! And also, it is hard to get an audience on there. I get it. I do understand the argument of staying on a platform because you have an audience there. It'd be hard to convince my audience to go over joystick. That should work. I mean, Blue Sky is right there. It's all my mental health. Exactly, yeah. Switching over to Blue Sky from Twitter is obviously the answer. But switching, like, what do I switch to from Twitch, you know? I'm streaming on YouTube. I am doing both of those with YouTube and Twitch. Just, okay, full. It was right there! Yeah, Papa's argument for staying on Twitter is that, like, there are other, like, content creators and VTubers on Twitter, and unfortunately, if you want to communicate with them, you have to stay on Twitter. I'm like, yeah, that is true. There are a handful of people only on Twitter. And if you want to communicate with them, you have to be on Twitter as well. But at the same time, how many of them would move if you moved, right? Like, if like, how many of them also want to move but are also staying there for the same reason? You just gotta get the ball rolling on that, you know? If they can't chat with you, would they move? Would they go to a platform where they can? I don't know. I feel like they could. I feel like they would. So, some people use joystick, but it's not as popular, especially YouTube, so it's hard to grow following on there. It's also just, it has a stereotype of porn. And while porn is awesome, I'm glad it's a place for people to do like sex work and safely. I don't care. I'm moving out to share current Twitter users. True. Oh, I'm not using it. Moving out to share. You're the parrot. Yeah, you are the parrot. Yeah, just it's hard to see an argument for staying on Twitter, but there are some arguments there. I can't see any arguments for staying on Twitter personally. It is. I wish there were some better arguments for moving off of Twitch and YouTube, though. YouTube especially, I have like an ideal plan for what my dream YouTube replacement would be. But okay, well, you suck. Hold back. After today, after the whole fake news thing, I was thinking about like my ideal YouTube replacement. And I'm like, I actually don't know how my ideal YouTube replacement would handle that. Like, if I were to make my ideal YouTube replacement, I could theoretically put in, like, some rules in the TOS against, like, no AI content, no, like, false information, but I can't realistically moderate that, and I can't hire a team to moderate that for me. So I can understand why it's a challenge. It's just I'm mad. Dropout. You a dropout substitute where you can upload videos? Ideal, honestly. My plan, my goals. I have a whole write-up ready to go at any moment. I haven't actually written it up, but I actually kind of have. I've written some of it up. But I have said parts of it in just miscellaneous conversations about, like, here's what my ideal YouTube replacement would look like. And if I just had the money or knew someone with the financial resources who could set this up, or alternatively, if I knew how to code, because I ain't letting this shit be coded by an AI, if I knew how to code, I would probably set it up myself. But I don't know how to code, and No! I tried to whip this Yangshi? Why the fuck are you there? Why did you happen to be there, you asshole? Okay. Good thing I got 99 HP, because it's mostly gone now. Fuck this guy. Fuck this. Okay. Said he missed it, but someone was telling me the guess which was on the cover. Yes, I noticed. Oh, I noticed. I was just letting you two do your own thing. I just wanted to whip the Jiangxi. You fuck. Oh, now I gotta deal with this guy. Okay, I'm over to the right, idiot. Hey, you know all that 99 HP I had? I'm down to 7 now. Isn't that wild? Isn't that fucking crazy? It's a good thing I got 99. If I didn't, I might be in trouble here. Yeah, there, be on an episode with the Noise Boys. That'd be sick. I would love to go on Dropout someday if I ever got to that level of, like, fame. But I don't think I ever will. And I think that's okay. It's not like a goal of mine or something like that, but it would be very fun. At least it's more this year, yeah. So sad Brenner left to make American Doll shoes. Yeah, he's never been on Dropout since then. That's true. That's true. Wait, did you also kill a sexy woman? I didn't! He did! Her own bodyguard shot her in the face with a fucking shotgun. You can't blame me for that one. I wanted to kill the zombie, the zombie Jiangxi that was walking into the store, and they thought apparently that was a bad idea. Apparently I shouldn't have done that. She may be a deer, but many call him the goat. It's Odeer and Seth. People, actually, there's a whole thing of miscommunication between one of my clients because she would consistently call me the goat and I would go deer, and I didn't realize that the goat was an acronym. Like, for a while, I fully didn't know that goat was an acronym. I thought it was just she was calling me a goat because my persona kind of looked like a goat. It was Mari. Yes, it was absolutely Mari. And she thought I was being a brat, and I'm like, I genuinely just didn't know. I truly didn't know at all. I felt really bad about it. Loki same vibes is not a girl from the Good Place. Yeah, kind of. But now both her and Dee will intentionally go like, that's my favorite deer, and not a goat. And I'm like, that's a good bit. It's a good bit. Probably not gonna go seek out Percy right now just because I have 11 HP. I'm okay with that. It's not the end of the world. It's not 99. I had 99 HP earlier. I would have liked to keep my 99 HP, frankly. Okay, so we know where the secret exit is here. Cool. I'm gonna go clear a path down bottom for the night. Just so I know for a fact it'll be down there when I'm safely down there and I don't have to climb back up through all of this bullshit. Beautiful. We love to have a safely secured Excalibur. She's dead. Fantastic. Alright, let's go get the thingy. Good bits are the way to the soul. Obtain as much bits as you can. I do like bits. Bits are great. Honestly, if I was Mari in that scenario, I would assume you were joking, and that's what she did! She didn't know! She thought I was just making a joke. But no, I was being honest about it. I truly did. Don't go through the wrong door. Thank you for the reminder. I've done that like how many times recently? That's a pretty consistently common problem, actually. Ooh, probably should be careful about that. Okay, thank goodness. Ropes! Hey, I won't complain about ropes. Okay, we gotta do this on the left side then. If we do it here, let's blow this up because it won't get won't get in the way, but it could. Then outside, inside, random. Okay. Outside. Inside. Please go faster. Okay, thank goodness. If you wait too long before placing that second bomb, sometimes the second bomb doesn't explode on time and everything else blows up first, and that can cause problems. That could be a failed skip. Okay. Excalibur's there. Let's go back up for Percy. I've got enough time. Sometimes I don't have enough time to go back for Percy. But if I do, I'll go back for it. Beautiful. Imagine Dropout TV did a panel of VTubers. I would love that! Dude, that'd be fucking awesome. I genuinely have been trying to get a lot of my VTuber clients to go on shows, like interview shows and whatnot, for people who normally don't do VTubers, but people who do, like, representatives of the internet, representatives of YouTube and Twitch. I was wanting to get, like, Pop-A-Mutt to go on Barley the Burr show. I haven't done a VTuber game of some kind. I think they could. They really could. I almost instinctively called you dumb dogs. My brain forgot I was at Kairos. Wow, that's crazy. It might just be too much for Samurai. Nah, not at all. Not at all. The amount of insane bullshit they cut out of those episodes is... They would ask them to design a VTuber for Sam. I'm sure the Dropout staff could design a VTuber for Sam. Like that... They've got artists on that team. They've got artists and modelers who know how to do that shit. Or they could just commission one. There's a lot of artists who'd be happy to do it. But I do think they would be willing to do that. Okay, Tablet of Destiny. Simple Would I. Simple Would I. This is a co-op game like See No Evil, Speak No Evil, Hear No Evil, with the VTuber being no seed, having communicate. Wait, that's funny. But most VTubers don't have hand tracking though. Like, if you're gonna try and do no seed and having communicate, it should be. The rest of VTuber needs to be Muppet themed. Yes! That would be so good, actually. Oh my goodness, you're on top of it. You're spitting facts. Simple Would I. Thank you, Eru, for writing that down for me so I don't forget. They designed a VTuber model for Samurai and made it some sort of anthro. What kind of anthro would it be? Most VTubers aren't animal, you know. Most VTubers are human. Like, it doesn't have to be an anthro. I don't know where that idea came from. Just because I work for a bunch of furries doesn't mean all VTubers are furries. Let's be real here. Adding the and if they made an anthro. Okay, I see. My bad. And if. That's true. I'm pretty sure the people at Dropout have had lengthy discussions about if they were furries, who would they be? I'm pretty sure Erika Ishii is a furry. I'm gonna be so real with you. Like, if they're not, I'm gonna lose my mind. Most VTubers are boring. True. Oh wait, no, boring. No, that's also true. Nah. Most everybody's boring. Most everybody's boring. Have you seen trailers for the next Dimension 20 with Lou as a hotline man? Yes. Yes, I have. I don't watch Dimension 20, but I have seen that. For no reason in particular. Yeah, Lou's probably a furry. I mean, there's probably a lot of Dropout staff that is furry. If they've confirmed it, I'm not aware of it, but I wouldn't be surprised. I think Erica's more like Gonzo. Sam would be Miss Piggy? Sam would not be Miss Piggy. Sam is absolutely not Miss Piggy. Izzy's Miss Piggy. No, actually, Izzy wouldn't be Miss Piggy. Who would Izzy be? Which Muppet would Izzy be? Brendan Lee Mulligan. Brendan would Kermit be Kermit. No way, Brendan would. No, Brendan is not Kermit in the slightest. The character Brendan plays on Dropout is too sassy to be Kermit, I think. Kermit is the straight man for a lot of jokes and gags, and I think Brennan does go too hard into it. No, not Kermit, he'd be the Grouch. Not the Grouch? Okay. Vehicular and Whip would be Vehicular and VIP would be Samuel. Fair. Which one of them would be the celebrity cameo token? Real human? Who would that be? I'm not going through that. Wait, Brennan would be the human cameo. No, Brennan would absolutely be a Muppet. It's just a question of who and what. Then again, they have human Muppets, you know. There are some Muppets that are just fully human. I could half tempted to take that shotgun because it would be helpful for the rest of this level. But I think it might just get me in more trouble than it's worth, honestly. Yeah, wait, come up here. Simple Wood Eye, I think, right? Simple Wood Eye, perfect. Okay, perfect. Not here. Okay, fine. Be very careful. The Swedish chef. Poor. Oh, would I? Oh, I gotta focus. I gotta lock in. Simple Wood Eye. There you go. Hi, friend. Welcome. Love my Ushabdi. I used to have a website bookmarked that would tell me, like, it would show me an image of every Ushabti based on the description. So I would put in Simple Wooden Eye, and then it would show me what it looks like, so I knew what I was looking for. And now I'm at the point where I've got it memorized, where I don't need to look at that tool anymore. But it was a helpful tool, honestly. It's part of a Spelunky.FYI. I think about how Kermit used to be a somewhat common name, and only one frog gets it. Well, only one frog and children of people who were his fan. Just kidding. Everyone who's a Kermit fan is gay. Hold on to you. Let's try not to kill you. Beautiful. Okay. Very scary situation here. I know there's going to be the Madame Tusk house in this level, and that's scary because the Madame Tusk house will have angry bodyguards that do not like me, but thankfully it seems I've avoided them. Good. Okay, boom. We're out of there. Same with Elmo. Elmo used to be a really common name, yeah. Fun fact, Kermit's the only Muppet to be a part of 3 separate franchises. OG, Sam, and Friend local access show they had, Sesame Street, and obviously the Muppet Show. It's also part, yeah. Alright, hold on. I recently watched alongside with Radical Mario's Community. We did have a president named Grover. I recently watched alongside Burton. Okay, yeah, we know. Recently alongside the Radical Mario Discord community, we watched the Muppet Treasure Island movie. That's a pretty dang good movie. I was impressed with how good an adaptation of Treasure Island it was. Mari's an addict to Treasure Planet, so she was comparing it to Treasure Planet the entire time with live commentary. It was pretty good. Water. We were saying. Oh my god. I can't remember any of the songs. I'm gonna be so real with you. I know you're quoting a song. I forgot how the tone goes. Alright. I'm gonna save the HP for after this fight, because it's more likely I die and we'll need that HP afterward. Legit one of the best Disney songs, unironically. Is Treasure Island real? No, it's a book, actually. Cool. Oh, I was hoping she would get crushed by the bubble wrap. That way she can, if she got crushed, she couldn't be revived. No, same Eagle, too uptight. Sam is Chaos Gremlin, true. It would be funny to have an episode of Game Changer hosted by a real Muppet, but Sam Reich is one of the contestants. That could be silly, actually. I think he'd be all on board with that, because they have a Sam Reich Muppet, or a puppet. I don't remember what episode the Sam Reich puppet was for, but they've used it in a few things. Hello? Beautiful, okay. I need desperately to find, Goop, my waddly boy, because without it, I cannot get my funky little, Hunyan's bow. And I need that bow for obviously previously mentioned reasons. Okay, boom. Oh, I got a parachute. We got a pair of shoes, am I right, gamers? Wahoos! Okay, there it is. Perfect. There's our bow. I think it's where Sam says. That makes sense. Yeah, it was because the puppet's named Zam. Yep, I do remember this now. That was really funny. Also, my roommate and I, just the other night, watched Sorry for Your Loss. Doing internet research on public video video podcasts. Research. Okay, the frogs have absolutely activated this trap, yeah. Okay. We're coming up on the 30-second mark here. Or 3-minute mark is what I meant to say. Let's get out of here, I don't want to deal with it. Sam says might be the most evil game changer writing team. Yeah. I think Count the Rice was the best edited game changer, though. And honestly, it might be my new favorite game changer episode of all time. I said that shortly after it aired, and my opinion of it hasn't gone down since then. Like, Count the Rice is such a fucking phenomenal episode of just television. Like, even if you know nothing about Game Changer, it's so good. I really like that episode. It was truly peak. Boom. This sunken city is pretty mean to me right now, I'm being real with you. I don't like it. You still fear the room? Hi, friend! Oh, might come back for you, or makes me horny? That's crazy. Game Changer's fun, you should get into something, yeah. They're also fine with, like, password sharing, so if you know anyone who has a subscription, you should just ask them for the password. Like, Dropout truly doesn't care if you password share. I think they've said they actively support it, too, which is kind of funny. Seeing the kitty, or makes me... Okay. What the hell is all this shit? Look at all that fucking explosion of blood. Blood explosion. All the blood I didn't get! Oh! Okay, boom, we put the bow there. So when I come back up to the exit after getting Percy to a designated safe location. Where Percy's go. It is the cat spot. Obtain the kitty. Don't worry, I'm not forgetting my cat. I would never forget my cat. Dropout may be the only streaming service we announced that raised their prices, saying we'd pay more. Yeah. They were really sad that they had to raise their prices, and everyone's like, dude, it's fine. You've been loyal to us. Which is awesome, I love that. The escape room episode is really good. You've been dying to watch me not drop out. Again, password share. They're fine with it. They've said they're cool with it. Yeah, well, there. I would absolutely bunker down and cry. It would suck. That room must be, like, truly terrifying for people the first time they entered it. Full. Lots of sacrifices, lots of HP. We're at 45 HP. We are in a pretty good spot going into the Hundun fight. The only thing I need to make sure of here is that I do not get insta-killed, because there's a handful of things that can insta-kill me, or poison, because there's a lot of things that can poison me. Notably, the poison arrow traps in the Sunken City, but also a lot of things in the inside the Cosmic Ocean itself that can poison me. This is a really kind 7-4, actually. Just basically straight up, no, very few obstacles to navigate around. That was a very, very schmoovin'. Okay, that was terrifying. That was a little scary. The old, yeah, I remember the Grant and Keith episode. And that was, like, technically a sequel to the How Tall is Grant episode. And that was also really good. Hey, these bubbles look like penis. Okay. Damn, Hundun, where the fuck are you, dude? There you go. You took your sweet, sweet time getting up here. Okay, that should be enough to blow up the chicken head. Good, it is. Snakehead should be right here. Wonderful, that should blow you up. And now I don't even need to fight you. I just need to wait till you get up to the top so I can shoot you in the eye. I love this. I think one of the Try Guys just released a video of one of their, like, locations that Keith Grant and their guy host. It looks like any white person who's tall with glasses. Yippee! Well, this might have been the simplest Cosmic Ocean I've ever had. That was a nice little run. Nice little schmoove city. Straight to the loop. Straight to the Cosmic Ocean. We're at 45 HP, 38 bombs, 34 ropes. We're in a good spot here. We got a Kapala, we got paste, we got both pairs of shoes, we got our climbing glove, which is my favorite item of all time. I'm not mad about this. The most optimistic setup I've ever had. The only thing we're missing is kind of the alien compass, which I can't get in the Cosmic Ocean, but it's not the end of the world. Not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna save that. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 bubbles right here. I want to find the exit before I pop any of them, because if I find the exit and it winds up being like really close to one of them, or Cosmic Ocean is real. Yeah, I've made a Cosmic Ocean before. This is my first time here. I promise. I'm not a loser, baby idiot. Okay, there's the exit. Just gonna make this a little tricky. Okay, I think I see the path I want to take for this. I want to place a bomb here. I want to save this one to be my last. Okay, it's fine. It wasn't a poison one. Wow, rude. But also, yeah, it's been a minute. I haven't been to Cosmic Ocean in a while. Probably carry this just for my sake. Okay, boom. We bait the jellyfish here, and then we got to get down there before the jellyfish catches up to me. Beautiful. Beautiful. If you play really slow, I don't think Alien Compass adds very much. Alien Compass is really good for locating the exit, though, because that is all it does. But also, like, that is a pretty tough part of this challenge. Like, even if you're playing slow, sometimes you just can't fucking find the exit at all. So, like, yeah, it's not that helpful, but it is ideal. I would prefer to do Cosmic Ocean with the Alien Compass than without, you know? Okay, well, this is very convenient, very convenient little orbs. Stomp you, get the HP. Okay. The thing I don't know, is this bomb gonna activate the bubble, or am I gonna have to blow it up separately? It did activate the bubble. Okay, good. Jellyfish is dodged. Wonderful. If emoji doesn't function, great loss. No! That's sad. I'm sad it doesn't. What do you mean it doesn't function? I think it should function. What do you mean? I think it should function. Hold on. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. What do you mean it doesn't function? Because we had some YouTube emojis pop up there earlier. From YouTube. What if we do this one? What does that one do? That's sad! No, why does that not work? Oh, that makes me upset. What if I refresh it? It doesn't show up in the chat thingy? It doesn't. It did the other day! It did the other day! Someone did it and it showed up just fine. That's devastating. That's devastating. Especially because you can do these. You can do my emotes. And it doesn't show them. That's so sad. It shows them in YouTube chat, but I thought it would show up on the overlay. Oh well. Oh well. If you want to see what those emotes are, I guess you gotta go to YouTube to see that. I should probably upload some new emotes for Twitch, by the way. I think I'm at the subscription threshold where I can. I don't think I'm at the threshold where I can upload more YouTube ones. Okay, all 3 of them are right here, and there's the exit. So that's really convenient. The chat saw all YouTube viewers being able to do anything cool, and immediately corrected it. Yeah, I don't like the chat overlay I have. I'm gonna be real with you. It's kind of doo-doo. It's stinky, but it's the best I could find in the time that I was searching for it. Okay, we're gonna do that rope there. Bonk, jellyfish around. Wonderful. Hey. This is a good. The ice caves are good levels to farm. Hello! Oh my gosh! Hi! Hi, irregular dog. Hello, Raiders. That's not Spelunky. Yes, it is. This is objectively Spelunky. We're listening to Mystery Dungeon, but it's Spelunky. Hello, everyone. How was your Hades, irregular? Welcome on in. I should just call you Doc. I know, but I see irregular. My brain goes, go monkey brain. Welcome on in, everybody. Hi, my name is Seth Rode. Seth Rode here. It's Seth. I am a bi-gender deer furry who's currently playing Spelunky 2, but I'm a full-time video editor. Why am I in space? Because I'm in Spelunky! This is the cosmic ocean. This is the primary goal of Spelunky 2. The secret goal of Spelunky 2, I would say. The goal is to get here into space, the cosmic ocean, which is a 90, technically 95, but it's really a 99 floor dungeon. That once you beat it, you get a constellation in your name. It's like the ultimate Spelunky achievement is beating the cosmic ocean, because it's so hard just to even fucking get here. Gosh darn, is this? What? Yeah, the cookie emoji. Okay, yeah. It was good in the beginning, good at the end, and bad in the middle. Honestly, sometimes I have that with roguelikes quite badly. Pretty much every roguelike stream, like, there comes a massive dip in the skill at some point in time, and it's tough, I get it. Well, no worries if you need to raid and run, Doc, but I appreciate you being here. If you want to stick around, though, for those of you who do not know what this game is, this is Spelunky 2. This is very similar to Hades, a roguelike, but this one is a platformer roguelike, and it's also very fucking hard. They are both known for being quite difficult roguelikes, and this is the pinnacle achievement. The area that I'm in right now is called the Cosmic Ocean. My goals, I'm currently on 7-9, so this is World 7, Level 9. I'm trying to get to World 7, Level 99. 7-99, I've never gotten anywhere close to that far. I think my record is like in the 720 somewhere. It's hard. We don't know what Spelunky is. Well, some people don't. You never know. Irregular could have some irregular viewers. Some folks who aren't regulars as to the Spelunky shenanigans. You never know, who knows? Thank you so much. I do have to go, as you may be teaching a college. Heck yeah. I used to teach a college class. I used to teach Psychology of Prejudice. That's fucking awesome. I'm proud of you for teaching. Well, before you go, do you mind sharing what class it is? And if you do mind sharing, that's okay. I understand that could be like potentially invasive and doxing of yourself. So don't risk it if it's something you don't want to risk. But the VTuber brain of like, wow, we both taught college classes. You currently, me previously. I kind of want to yap about that. That's really cool. There's not a lot of us who VTubers who were once teachers. Somebody call them weird viewers. No, I call them irregular. They view irregular. That's how it works. Okay. That's probably my third bubble right there. I'm gonna put a rope there. Just for ease. Oh, this stinks. Oh, this is stinky. I don't like this whole setup. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blow up those spikes, just so you don't risk concepts of programming, but it depends on if admin can
teach me the ways
process.
of 7 to 99.
I'm gonna try. We're trying to get to 799 today. That might be really cool if I do. I'm set up. I got the Ankh. I got a lot of HP. I had 99 HP because I didn't even have the health trick. I know nothing about programming, though. I'm being real. I don't know how different that is to teach from what I taught, which is psychology. Like, also, what's the constellation thing about it? Is there a record of everyone who's beaten this game? Somewhat. It's more just an achievement that you can get depending on what you did in your run and how you got to 799. It creates a different constellation for you, and I just think it's really cool. It's kind of like the biggest thing. The constellation is local, doesn't get like uploaded. Need some silence to think? No worries, I absolutely get that. Okay, that's 2 of our bubbles. I know where the third one is, so let's go get that. Censor it next time. What? Censor what? Oh, censor the 6. This is my chat. You don't need to censor your 6-7s. You can 6-7 as much as you desire. All right. Boom. Wonderful. 2 loogies. I know. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. You're intimidated. You're gonna get bullied between them. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. Riddles. Nope, that's not the right thing. Riddles. I'm gonna put you both. Look at you. In between the loogies. Get squished, idiot. Get squished, idiot, between the loogies. Hello, Riddles. Hello, self-titled. Pleasure to see you here. Glad you can make it tonight. I'm at 7-Eleven. You know, I think I have to stick with the HD shaders mod because this is a really good run, and that's gonna be my new like superstitious thing. Is that like, oh yeah, it's the HD shaders mod that made me fucking cracked at this run. I just got really lucky this run. This run had an absurd amount of luck in it. This might be my last orb. I might save that one for the last. Let's go find the others. Carrying the Durgan Lug. I already have paste. Oh, I didn't need that more. I didn't need more paste. I have all the paste I could ever need, all the cum jars. That could be my last one, actually, because that's a pretty good wraparound. Don't joke about that. Don't joke about what I said. What I can do is I'll pop this one first. Come up here, get this jar. I love the dwelling levels in the Cosmic Ocean because it's just you could get all the resources you need. So I can theoretically do. What was the big fuck up for Gamba with this run or previous run? It was this run. So I did. Yeah, I'll explain it for the people new. There was a Jiangshi walking into Madame Tusk's thing. Hi Tyson, welcome. I'm Deer. That's me. Pardon me. Anywho, there's a Jiangshi walking into Madame Tusk's gamble room, and I went to whip it, but I didn't realize the Jiangshi was basically standing on the same tile that the bodyguard was standing at. And I had 99 HP. I had 99 HP because I did the infinite health trick in Vlad's cave. And after that, it brought me down to 7 HP. It brought me down to 7 HP before I could escape getting shot by her bodyguard. Because I upset her bodyguard by whipping the Jiangshi in that. And then somehow, despite that, it still turned into this run. Like, I am lucky enough that I even barely survived that run. Much less made it this far. What the fuck? What the hell are these orbs? Why are they all here in a row? Just stacked up like this? I'm stupid. I shouldn't have fallen. Pop both of these two, because I know I want to save that third one for the last one. Perfect. Good. Part of me is like, I should just keep grinding for blood on this level, because it's such a short thing. Do I hear a joke? Which one? Depends on the joke. Is it a good joke? Yeah, tell me the joke. If it's a good joke, you have to do the Percy applause, though. The Percy clap machine. Actually, you can't, because you're telling the joke. Someone else in chat has to do it. Oh, I was really hoping that wouldn't break it. I was really hoping that would miss it. Oh, that would have been such a good last bubble, too. Oh, I should have saved that one. I definitely should have saved that one. Oh, well, it's fine. And there's both of the other bubbles are here? Okay. What's my path like? From here to there. Fuck you, by the way, little octopus. Okay, that's not that bad,
How do you
actually.
call a pregnant slave?
I'm not sure I want to hear this joke. Hey. Maybe not. Maybe I don't want to hear that. Maybe I don't want to hear what the punchline of that is. I'm be real, that setup is a little weird. A little irregular, you could say. Hot take, maybe let's not make jokes out of slavery. I don't think that's fun in the ODI Seth or ODear Seth chat. Buy one, get one free.
Which chat demands a commercial break?
Yeah, I think we're gonna run ads there. Hey, Smokey? No, I'm not about that. I'm not cool with that. Let's not make... No. Let's not make slavery jokes, please. I don't think that's a good call. I don't know. You should know. Nope. I'm disagreeing with that one. Oof. Your cat is randomly and desperately howling to the moon. You can relate. Mood. I love howling. I love being... Yeah, that is very distasteful. I don't feel comfortable with that. I'm not going to ban you for it.
Why don't people put cars on their heads? Because that would hurt.
That would hurt, Percy. Oh my goodness, you're so right. Percy grew a sense of humor between that joke and the previous joke. That would be that would really hurt. Don't do it. Don't put cars on your head. Okay. There's one. That's a good orb. There's two. Don't really like that positioning of this orb. It'd be easy to get to, though. Pretty simple. We'll pop this one now, just because it's within the same vicinity of the other one. Hello there, Kenobi. Kitty Cat Redemption. We love Kitty Cat. Need to find the exit. Okay. This is why the alien compass would have been helpful. That's boom. We know where that is. Can I hear the exit? Can I find it anywhere? I also need to find bubble number 2, because that's I've only popped one bubble so far. Wait, no, that was bubble 2. Because the first one, no, that was in a hold on, that was in a different level theme. That's shoes, I don't need it. Hi Mimi, welcome, hello, how are you? Oh fuck, I forgot to say to end stream after rating me. I've done that before, that's really funny. Dude, where the fuck is... Hello? Where in the world is the exit, man? I'm just gonna have to go. I'm just gonna pop it and hope I can find it. That wasn't even the last one! Oh, fuck. Okay, I thought that was the last one. Shit. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. This is really, really scary, and I'm running out of time. Okay. Well, we found it. We found the exit. Learn trick from magician in Magic Castle, where I can tell you where you got your shoes by looking at them. Can you tell me where I got my shoes? Boom. Boom. Okay, that was tight. That was a very close timer. Oh, okay, I got worried there. We were coming close on the 3-minute mark where another jellyfish was gonna spawn, and I hadn't even found the third bubble or the exit. You got them on your feet. Well, okay, welcome back, ad viewers. Hi, I didn't die, but I thought I was going to. What's my PB again? It's somewhere in, like, the 720s. I haven't gotten past 730, I think. I would check, but I don't think you could check that in the midst of a run, and I think because of the mods and whatnot, I think my save is a little borked, so it's not accurate. Okay, we're gonna save. I think that's gonna be our last one, because that's a pretty good last bubble, unless I find a better last bubble. Gonna create yourself a zoning remix between like 4 creatures. You can
Why don't graveyards ever get overcrowded? Because people are dying to get in.
Fun fact, anytime I drive past a new graveyard with someone I haven't told the joke to already, I say, oh my goodness, is that? And then I say the name of the graveyard that I see like driving past. I can't believe it! Oh my goodness, that graveyard's famous! People are dying to get in! It's very funny, I like it a lot. Okay. I would really like to find another bubble. Okay, there's bubble 1. Okay, bubbles 1 and 2 right here. Beautiful. Good. Cool. I guess you're just here. You just might as well be here. Boom. There's 1 and 2, and then we know the third is over here. It's your version of Lord of the Rings. Fun fact: what the fuck? Aragorn broke his foot. Who is Aragorn? I watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but I don't remember anything about it. I'm being so real with you. I watched it with my roommate, and she's a huge Lord of the Rings fan. She loves it. And I kind of felt bad being pretty bored the whole time. I'm being real. I think I'll just find creature and be like, yeah, let's be forever right now, I think. I didn't. It took me a few sonas before I found Zeph. I was originally a tiger in a tuxedo, and then I switched to being an Arcanine, just a feral quadrupedal Arcanine. Okay, that's good. We got bubbles 1 and 2. Fuck you. Little witch doctor ass bullshit. Hate these guys. No! Motherfucker. Fucking hate those guys so much. You know there's a scene where he kicks a helmet and screams in real life because he broke his foot? I did not know that.
What dice is used in tabletop games to roll for sex? 69.
I'm killing you. I'm killing you right now. That's actually a really good joke, but I'm mad at it. I'm really mad at it, but it's really good. Okay, well, there goes all that I had 60 HP, dude. I had a lot of health. There goes most of it. At least I get a boomerang now. That's where to watch the extended versions. Oh, we watched the extended versions. That's part of it. That's part of why I think I was so bored by it. But I'm just like, we watched all of it, and it was fine. It was a fine show. It was a fine series of movies. It's not like... It's not The Good Place. It's not Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad. It's just some good movies, you know? It's not peak cinema, it's just good. Okay. We get out of here, go through the loop, take the loop to find it, because we know it's on the right side. Beautiful, there you go. Hello, friend. Where the fuck was it? It was on the right side, am I crazy? Oh, it's here. There we go. Neat. For most people who already watched the originals prefer the extended edition, but the original version is a much better show for people the first time. Well, I just wasn't that into it. It just wasn't my thing. Like, I like fantasy. I like that. How did I get hit by that? I didn't hold right.
Why did the computer go to therapy? It had a hard drive.
I need to farm. I really need to farm some HP now, apparently. Because now I've lost my AUG, and it's only 717. Okay, we're gonna blow these up, because I don't want to deal with them later. That'd be really bad if I was rushing to get to the exit, and those are there. We're gonna blow these up for the same reason. I am not afraid to use my resources. I have bombs, and I'm fucking using them. Please, no, I want the blood, thank you! I need the HP quite desperately. I need to pee quite desperately. I need to pee, I need to pee, I need to pee quite desperately. I don't know why I'm saying that. I actually don't need to pee, I'm pretty good. Because I kept getting high on bad mental experience. Blackouts? And that would require therapy, yeah. No! Shit, I'm dead. Fuck. You know what? That was a really good run. I'm not mad at it. That was a really good run. That was a good one. You know what? I can't be mad at it. I'm very happy with that run. We made it to the Cosmic Ocean. We made it 717. Pretty close to my record. Not at my record, obviously. But that was a good one. That Witch Doctor was fucking evil, though. Dude, if I hadn't gotten cursed there... I know I could have approached the situation better. But there was an orb. I had to approach it. Oh, well. Run it back, baby! We're doing another one. I took damage immediately. We're done. Terry, you took so long. Mimi's been here how long now? Yes, hello, Mimi. Welcome. How are you? When you get back, do you read every message that was sent in chat while you're gone? Because if so, honestly, power move. That's powerful. I can't. I do not have the energy for that. I do it for my own chat. I do not do it whenever I come, like, I step away from someone else's chat and come back. I was like, okay, I'm back now. And then I just move on from wherever I got back at. Ooh, could get a good Kapala start off the bat right here. That might be nice. things. Might be real good if we can get a caller in 1-2. I'm thinking it might not happen.
What did the toast say to the bread? Nothing, it was burned alive.
Wait, that's good. I really like that one. Good bomb positioning there. I'm not mad at that. That's actually a really juicy bomb spot. Okay. And yeah, I was hoping that would give me a path to the left side, or at least something I could sacrifice. I'll come down and see. I have to use so many fucking ropes, dude. Okay. I have to use this one to get up here, and then another rope to get up here. Boom. Doable. Not the end of the world. I can absolutely make the sacrifice, and then... But there's no turkeys here. So I can't sacrifice any turkeys. It's not turkey level. I've used all my rope, or almost all my ropes. I got one left. I got glasses, though. I can see now. Wow, look at me. I can see. You know, I'm the channel points for Horsey. I'm gonna say it and hope he reads it. He doesn't... He only reads things that are said with the channel points, though. What's the difference between a pizza and an art? Smoky. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna ban you. You're getting on my nerves now. These are starting to be inappropriate and not okay. That's the second straw here. You gotta draw a line, dude. See ya. I after the first one, that could have been an honest mistake. The second one, nah, I don't think that's someone I want in my community. I'm gonna be so real with you. It's unfortunate. Public execution? Yeah, I took you up back. Fucking murdered. Like, I get it, at the end of the day, it's a silly joke. But at the same time, like, come on. Does this really seem like the best place for that kind of joke? Really? If it does, maybe reassess the environment. The room needs to be red. You know? Y'all are so delayed. I love it so much. Hi, Mimi. Welcome back. Public executions were entertainment for the public back when. Well, now you can watch Seth die 100 times trying to get to $7.99. Isn't that also entertaining? Aren't my $7.99 attempts entertaining?
What are your thoughts about the new Mind Goblin game?
I think it's pretty good, actually.
I forgot what I was supposed to say.
Wait, that's good. That's a really good one. Oh my goodness. Honestly, if I have time tomorrow, I might turn some of these Percy jokes into a clip. Like, a single clip together with all of them. And have that be the ender. That was a really good one. Good job, Crits. The fabled good bit. What are your thoughts about lesbian space princess? I thought you said you were leaving! I'm scared where this joke's gonna go. Oh wait, where the hell is this joke gonna go? Takes a bow. Bow. I know it's a bow. I just think it's funny. You go down so I can activate the air trap. Beautiful. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's not a joke. There's a movie literally called Lost Me in Space Princess. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I've not seen the movie. It's a cool title. I would assume it's a cool movie. Those are my thoughts. That's you'll bow me, you motherfucker. You may be too easy to rage bait. I wasn't even trying to rage bait you, Grit. I was just mispronouncing a word based on my immediate assumption of how it's read. I promise that was not bait. Oh shit. Well, I was gonna come down here slowly, but I thought I was gonna ride the platform down, and then the platform went without me. And I was like, oh shit, no, I'm sad. We'll put you there. I'm gonna ride the dog. Ride the rock dog. Kill the caveman. Boom, beautiful. We have a dog now. That's a dog, by the way. It's called a rock dog. I don't know why. It doesn't really look like much of a dog, in my opinion. I've not seen a dog that looks like that. I could do something hilarious right now. No, if I go down there, I can't come out with Percy. I was gonna try and go save Percy. I don't think I can do that. I don't see a path for that to happen. I found a book called How to Solve 50% of Your Problems, so you bought 2. Okay. So you found out how to solve 75% of your problems. You buy a third one, it's gonna be 86.6. You gotta go now. Bye. Thanks for being here. Okay. Well, Rock Dog's dead. Bye-bye, Rock Dog. We could do infinite health trick, because I do have a Kapala. That's a pretty good spot. Don't like waiting for the lava. It makes me impatient. I don't like waiting. I'm such an impatient little deer. Look at me. Look at me here. Look at my deer. Look at my deer ear. There's an infinite amount of numbers between 1 and 2. There's also, there's not a single number. There are no numbers between 0.999 repeating and 1. So therefore, 1 is the same as 0.99 repeating. They are exactly the same, and there is no distance between the two of them. It's not even a question of rounding. It's a fundamental, like, flaw in our system of mathematics. 1/3 plus 2/3 equals 3/3, or 1, but it also equals 0.999999999 repeating. And I think that's really cool. I think that is, it's something that I've subconsciously known and, like, have thought about it for, like, at one point in time. But I kind of put it aside and didn't think about it again until recently. I'm like, wait a minute, that is kind of messed up. That's like, our system of mathematics is foundationally flawed. And that's kind of cool, actually. I kind of vibe with it. I vibe that our system of maths is flawed. Stay there, please. No, you need to die right away. Thank you. Okay. As long as I have 2 vampires alive in the same... Of course, they're all making this difficult for me. They're by not staying in the locations I want them to stay in. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, there's so many... Okay, you know what? We're gonna have no shortage of vampires this time around, at least. That's a good sign. I'm not mad at that. Ugh. What we can do? Come on, vampires. Come on, vamps. Come in here. Okay, well... Well, it is mildly a problem if they keep killing themselves. Okay, come here. Come here. Yep, go in your little hole. Come down. Coming up. No, I thought I had climbing gloves. All right, well that shucks. Okay, well I'm accidentally killing vampires now. That's fun. Stay there, please. Oh, okay. You are coming down here with me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Didn't want to come down to this one. That's fine. We can make it work. Stay here, please. Thank you. We're gonna bring you here, and then we're doing it. Yay! Infinite health trick setup, finally. Oh my goodness, that was obnoxious. That was a pain in the ass to set up. We should just make math 2 then, fix all the issues, add more content, better graphics as Battle Pass now. No, don't monetize math. Math is already involved with so much money. Yeah, you need to upgrade to the statistics package to understand probability. But the thing is, you'll probably never do that. Hey! We were doing math, am I right? Yeah, we're talking about the unfortunate reality that 1/3, which is 0.333 repeating, plus 2/3, which is 0.666 repeating, is simultaneously both equal to 3/3, which is 1, and 0.9999999% repeating, which there are no numbers between 0.99999% repeating and 1, meaning those are effectively the same number, because it is physically impossible to think of any numbers in between those two numbers. And therefore, they are the same number. It is a foundational flaw in human mathematics, and I do say human because we might not be the only species in the universe, and if we're not, some other species might have found a better system of mathematics that isn't flawed like that, and that's pretty cool if so.
Math is now banned under perjury of law.
Under perjury of law? I don't think that's what that means. Math recalculated? That's funny. It costs $80. I see y'all are the ideal game devs. EA would be proud to hire you. Squeenix too. Squeenix would also be hype. Okay, so I got Kate. I've got Vlad's cape, I've got Kapala, I've got 99 HP, and I've got spectacles. That DB again? Yeah! Dumb Blob is being over on the YouTube chat, not over here on Twitch, though, if you want to go say hi. Go say hi. On YouTube, if you wish. Project Hail Mary kind of discusses with the alien species number system being base 6. Yeah, that's pretty cool, but base 6 has similar problems. I think... Really, any sort of number system where a fraction can result in a infinitely repeating like as in an infinitely repeating value when written as an integer is erroneous. It's a problem. Every time you math, you lose $80 because your progress gets lost because you don't actually own the math. True. Then modders will add all the features of math recalculated back to the original math. True! Hi, I'm stuck in the YTube Goon Caves because Twitch is xenophobic. I hate that you call it Goon Caves. I hate that you call it Goon Caves. That's actually really upsetting. It's silly, but it is upsetting. Take the bombs. I will not complain about bombs. I like bombs. I would like paste. Paste would be beautiful. Climbing gloves would also be beautiful. Both of those items would be my ideal, and they would solve everything about this run, because everything else is... We're doing pretty well. Good night, G&G. Oh, that's the crying emoji. Not... I thought you were saying good night. It was pretty cool. It can be. What do you think the Goon Caves? It's a cave and there's goons there? Kinda. Are you a goon? Have you been hired by the Mafia? If you're in the DC universe and you had to be hired by a supervillain, would you be a goon? Or would you be the other term that I forgot? What's the difference between here on YouTube because I like staying in one place, like less application stuff? That's true. I absolutely understand that. I like YouTube just because their mobile app doesn't suck. Like if you watch a live stream on mobile, it's much better on YouTube than it is on Twitch. On Twitch, Twitch mobile is doo-doo garbage stinky fart evil chungus. You can quote me on that. I am on the record. Just got a word for the penguin. It's a goon. What's the... It's not like the other term that's not goon. For like someone who works with like for a supervillain but isn't a goon. A mook? No. Henchman, yeah! That's the term. Hold on, some one of my friends might need a ride tomorrow night. But I can save it until Tuesday if necessary. Okay, boom. You need a ride? I know. One of my friends needs a ride from the airport to her house on Monday night, which is tomorrow night. And I took her to the airport previously, but that was like in the midst of the day. Her plan to come... Oh, I can't call Goon a slut. You could say a Gooner. All right, Twitch Automot. Yeah, Twitch Automot's weird. There's a sex joke there too, but like public domain. Oh, about getting a ride. Okay. Cool. Okay, yeah, it seems like my friend might need a ride. The problem is, like, when I took her to the airport, it was, like, mid of the day. It was around, like, 4, 5, you know, something around that time. Her flight on Monday is expected to come back and arrive back in town at, like, midnight. I'm like, hey, I know I've been streaming later. I don't know if I could justifiably drive an hour and a half after midnight. That's late for me. Can I get in the fucking door, please? Hello? Thank you. Dude, it does not usually take me that long to get in the door. That's crazy. Where your model looks at screen every time you slip a weird in. Oh, not this screen. You're talking like... Looks here. No, I think it's because I look to the right in surprise sometimes whenever the weird sound effect happens, just because it does catch me a little bit off guard sometimes. And the program that runs it is on my second monitor to the right. Fill my box with cum and let me moan just like a whore. What are the rest of the lyrics of that song? I don't remember what it's called. There's a singular thing I can talk about in my general area when I come back to. In other words, make me cream. In other words, I'm gonna goo. Hi, Ergo. We're playing Spelunky. I already made it to Cosmic Ocean once tonight, but I made it to 717. At least we were deep in a conversation about war. Yeah, we were deep in a conversation about politics earlier. That was fun. Because as we all know, we love talking about politics on twitch.tv/ODRSF. Famous political commentator, twitch.tv/ODRSF. I can't rescue that kitty cat. Any attempt I would make to try and do so would kill him. There's no way for me to bomb cook, and I do not have sticky bombs, so I wouldn't be able to get that happen. Do you think being into war would help or hinder a politician? Well, I know a politician who's into war. and I don't think it's been revealed to the public yet. So I'm guessing Hinder. I'm guessing its political strategists are thinking, hey, don't reveal that, actually. That's a bad idea. They're probably right. Who? I ain't fucking telling you. That's not my job to disclose that. I can tell you that I have tea. I can't tell you who the tea's about, though. If they're not gonna, if it's not gonna reveal it, I'm not gonna reveal it. Fucker. Oh, that was scary. I was really worried about that exact situation happening. I was like being extra, especially after the previous run where I fucking accidentally whipped the guy and went down from 99 HP to 7 because of a mistake like that. I'm like, if this guy shoots this fucking gun, it's gonna be a problem. And he did, and it wasn't a problem. You're all excited. We're all talking about Vor. It's Mumdani, isn't it? He's boring the rich. It's not Mumdani. I don't know Mumdani personally like that. I don't trust Mumdani, but he's doing helpful things. And I think that's all that matters. He's I trust him more than most politicians. Which is sad to say something, but I just like any politician, I do not trust him. It's... There is a problem. I shouldn't say just like any politician. There are, like I said, I do have personal friends that are politicians. Just like any politicians that come... I don't know. I forget politicians are sometimes people you like talk to. Oh yeah, absolutely! Frankly, I don't, like, regardless of what country you live in, because I know you don't live in the United States, y'all should talk to your politicians. Give them phone calls, send them emails, establish a rapport, get to know them by name. But the politician I'm talking about that I know is into Vor isn't for my area. It's someone I've had conversations with outside of politics, who then later revealed that it's a politician. And I thought that was very funny. Politicians that come, every politician comes. Most politicians come. Boom, there we go. Everyone here is getting excited, so if you're clean so far, say it, say the word. You could say the funny little word and not be clean. You could say it'd be dirty, filthy, just like the rest of us. Yeah. You can know people in your area. Yeah, you just gotta talk to people. People are scared to talk with each other, and it is unfortunate. I know one of my neighbors. I actually know a few of my neighbors. I only know two of them because two of them are furries that I hang out with and like active friends of mine, and one of them because she's my like literal neighbor, and I say hi to her sometimes whenever we whenever we're like picking up mail, or she's disabled and very elderly, and she sometimes needs help getting to her apartment from the car, and I think it's really sweet, and I'm trying to help her out when I can. I think it's very sweet. Okay, I do not have the pictures mitt, so I need to remember what the trick is. Talking is hard? I know it is. Okay, without the pictures mitt, I think it's aligned. With the pictures mitt, it is rub against wall. Without it, it is use rope to align. So it's, I'm gonna test it. I'm not gonna look at the video, because I've done this enough times. I've practiced this, and it's just a question of memorizing it, where the positions are. I think the positions are like this. Okay, boom. That should work. It didn't work! Fuck! You're saying you use the pictures mitt? I'm not used to either. Both pictures mitt and not are I'm so bad at both, and I always forget which is which. I always forget which is which. No pictures mitt is... And I'm poisoned too. I'm fucking poisoned too? Really? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We know where Percy's at a really easy location to get to, at least. Percy should cure us from poison. That's really frustrating. That was a very stupid one. I should have just gotten it. I should have looked it up. None one of us going well. I need to just write myself a fucking note at this point. I thought I did write myself a note. Which... It's fine. I don't need to look it up right now. I clearly need more practice on it. But I did a whole stream dedicated to practicing the trick in every conceivable situation. And I just fucking forget what it is. I just forget what it is in any, like... It's... It's not like, It's not like, Chelan Skip, where your entire method of movement is the thing that varies, so it's much easier to remember. Like, how you do the trick itself fundamentally changes depending on whether you've got Vlad's cape or jetpack. With this trick, with the trick I was trying to do there on Skip, the only difference is a pixel difference in where you place the bomb. That's it. That's all it is. And that, because it's such a small change, it's hard to remember. I can't remember it. Good point. As soon as he said hi and Kit. Yeah. I'm glad you're being here. I'm glad you're... Welcome back, Firefox. Percy's the one. Percy, if I take him to the end of a level, he will heal me. And if I'm poisoned, he will take the poison from me. Feling's presence is always appreciated. Yeah, we'll see it. We'll see it here pretty soon. Simple wood Ankh. Simple wood Ankh. Perfect. Okay. Here, I'll show you the animation, because I usually skip the animation of it happening. But right now, I have 5 HP, for instance. And when I take Percy to the exit, and I go through the exit, I now have 6 HP, because Percy licked me. Percy gave me a nice, slobbery little kiss on the face. I didn't roll how gay I am. How gay am I today? 37! Oh, no, I gotta be better. I gotta be gayer on YouTube, right? I gotta be gayer on YouTube. I gotta be. You did get 69% gay. That's pretty awesome. 82! That's much better. That's much better. I'm significant. Okay, apparently YouTube's the gay platform today. 89? Heck yeah, DB. Welcome. Good job. 14. Get that, Firefox. You go check on YouTube? Yeah! This is secretly my way of baiting you all into watching on multiple platforms so I get additional ad revenue. I mean, what? What? Who said that? Who said that? What? Do you hear something? Did you hear something? I didn't hear anything. Must have been the wind. You've been running game meta decks so my average is higher? Okay. But yeah, I take the pet to the end of the level, and they give me a little smooch. They give me a little slurp of love and affection for saving them, and then I heal, from it. In the original game in Spelunky itself, it was originally a damsel that would heal you. So you would effectively take a woman in scantily like clothing, or a man, or a dog. I think the dog was only added in Spelunky HD. But you could choose between, like, a very, very, like, stereotypical, C-wordy word that I can't say on YouTube, Australian slang word, dress and setup, which, like, hey, serve queen. Either a man or a woman, depending on your sexual attraction and gender. And then in Spelunky HD, they're like, well, what if you're not attracted to anybody? And they're like, you know what? Bet we'll make it a dog. And then you could choose between either a man or a woman and a dog, and everyone chose dog. And they're like, you know what? And maybe it should just be dogs every time. You just get a little slurp, a little kiss on the forehead from dog, rather than that. And then they're like, what if we actually include other animals too? It could be a kitty cat, it could be a hamster, it could be a doggy still, and the dog is the canon pet of the main characters Anna Spelunky. His name is Monty. Can we take the big hot lady? I don't think you can. I don't think she's available. Alright, what do we have here? We got Simple Wood Ankh. We got Simple Wood Eye last time. What are the odds? Pretty close. Smiling Wood Ankh. Nothing up here. Okay. Simple Wood Ankh. Was it Simple or
Cat is
Smiling?
obviously the best.
Cat is obviously the
Not
best.
biased at all.
No, not biased at all. All Spelunky characters are furries and only attracted to critters. I don't think it was like an attraction thing. I was more like, oh, it's cute. Like, it was an adorableness rather than like sexual attraction. Simple servant. Okay, simple wood on. It is simple. It's not smiling. There we go. Boom. Like the other options for it, for instance, if you want to see, I could show you the other options here. It could be either Monty, which is the dog, Percy, which is what I always have it set to, and Poochie, which is the hamster. Or you could do all three, and it will randomly pick a different one for each level. And I do think I used to have it be randomly a different one for each level, but chat just fell in love with Percy so quickly. Yes, Seth, how many apples do you have? Infinite, technically. YouTube will let me redeem as many of my own channel point rewards as I want. And it says, when I do so, it says I have infinite apples. And I do think that's really funny. Like, hold on, I'll show you after this level. Once I want to save Percy, I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Boom, Percy saved. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it shows me I have 2 bits, 2 perfect apples. Can I paste it? Oh, I can't post it. I can't paste it. That's sad. That's depressing. Okay, screenshots. Yeah, whenever I go to my chat, it shows me this. 2 bits, 2 perfect infinite perfect apples. Because I have 2 bits and infinite perfect apples. Doctor's horrified of this, dear. True. Scale filtering. Now it's point scale filtering. Boom. Doesn't that look worse? That does look worse, actually. Ah, it looks fine. It doesn't look bad. I like messing with the scale filtering. Now it's area. This is funny because you're very asexual. Hell yeah. I used to think I was asexual, and then I stopped being in high school and realized I actually do like sex. And I actually not only like sex, but I like people. And then I thought I was aromantic, and then I started HRT, and I think I was previously aromantic. HRT has definitely changed that. I should cack. What is cack? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, like release the cacas? I don't know. I have infinite. I don't have 3. I like sex. My high school is just full of uggos. Crazy to say. But also, yeah. Wigglytuff is after you that he revealed this? I know. I don't think he's after me. He just wants to be my friend. My sexy Wigglytuff friend. Oh, Wigglytuff. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, Wigglytuff. I'm sorry. This is a problem. Oh, I missed her. Okay. Get back up there. Okay, we can get back up there. It's just gonna be a little bit of a climb. Boom. After I died, I definitely need the extra HP. Fuck you, YouTube bot. I'm going back to Twitch. That's funny. That's really funny. You're the one that implied it? No, I didn't imply that my people in my high school were uggos. I was just implying that I wasn't a mature adult yet who had an understanding of sexual attraction. And the people at my school were uggos. Yeah, they were children. I had no sense of what was and wasn't ugly or beautiful at the time. I was a child. I was just a baby. I was a wee lad who shouldn't have known anything sexual. I knew more than I should have at that time, but not enough. We have the bot under control? No, you don't. No, you don't. You really don't. Every time you think you have the bot under control, can you please release the cacas? They need to see the sunlight. No, they don't. You can just hug them. You could save up your points. That's what they're for. It's meant to be a very, very rare thing. Now, I don't do it for myself. Even though I've got infinite apples, that's not enough. I don't need infinite apples. I need exactly 30,000 apples from one of you all in order to release the cacas. I've questioned being romantic, but it's like I can't tell if I just get infatuated, if I get infatuated with two people easily, or if I just don't get infatuated like that at all. I'm extremely normal with my closest friends. That is tough. That was kind of the position I was in before I started HRT. Now that I'm on HRT, I know definitively, oh, I do have romantic attractions, actually. And specifically for one person. I have a crush on one person. I call him my crush because it's funnier than saying we're dating. Because we're kind of dating, we're kind of not. You get crushes super fucking easily. I have noticed that. Okay, I don't have face.
PLS release the cows, they need to see the sunlight. This is all of my apples and I can't say hi.
You could have just saved your apples, friend. Also, wait, with how often you're in my chat, how the hell do you not have more apples than that? I'm actually shocked. Actually, it used to be insecure about asexuality, but since starting HRT, because considerably more secure in it. Hell yeah! Yeah, something about HRT is, regardless of who and what you are, HRT will help you find that out. It will help you find yourself and become confident in it. It's very good, I like it. You spend them? Don't. Save them. You have to, the point of the cacas thing is you have to make a decision. Do you save your points? Or do you spend them? Do you want the long-term payoff of a hard day's work of, or hard couple months work of saving onto your points and not using them for anything else that could be appealing? You're saving a set, shut that up. That is a fun one. Wait, what is HRT? I wasn't listening. You don't know what HRT is? Hormone replacement therapy. It's the thing trans people sometimes do. Not all the time. Not all of us do. But I'm doing it. It's if you are born without a lot of estrogen in your body, taking estrogen to increase those levels. If you were born without a lot of testosterone in your body and you want more of it, increasing those values by taking testosterone. And it's not just a trans people thing. A lot of cis people do also do hormone replacement therapy. Just various gender affirmation stuff. But it is more common among the titty skittles or odor creator. I don't think they're odor creator. I guess trans men can't stink. Can non-trans people do that sometimes? Yeah, absolutely. Boom. Crit, who are you? What the fuck? It's Crit Success Nerd. What do you mean? What do you mean? These fucking frogs are annoying. I love most frogs, but I hate the Spelunky frogs. They're obnoxious. Okay, 27 HP. You're John, Vagelin, and Javert? What? I don't know what any of those words mean. You're texting and streaming? Sometimes. Look, I'm communicating with my friend who needs a ride potentially tomorrow. I'm telling her, hey, I might be available to be your ride. I might not be available to be your ride. We'll find out together, friend. And we're hopefully, I hope I don't need to be her ride, because I usually work my ass off on Mondays, and I am gonna be really crunched for time this week. But if why would I ever watch that? Why would I ever watch them do that? It's French. It has a French title. I would never watch that shit. How does HRT even work? Sounds cool, but also vaguely scary. Gender is weird. It's just hormones. The same hormones that your body naturally produces. It's just adding more of different kinds of those, depending on what you want. If you want more estrogen in your body, which like naturally in your body increases breast tissue and changes the emotional spectrum for you, at least slightly changes your emotions. Also modifies, you know, the skin softness. You can increase that. Hair growth, like anything that the hormone of estrogen would naturally increase, you can just take pills for that and they would increase those. Same thing with testosterone. Anything testosterone would naturally increase, which I will admit I did not look too much into because I'm not interested in increasing my testosterone. You get more and more max viewers. You got 5 today? Heck yeah, glad to hear that, dude. It's always nice being, like, seeing a small streamer continue to grow. Like, I'm a small streamer, but I'm at the point of growth that I'm like, I'm pretty happy with my oh no! Hold on, I need the bow. I really need the bow, actually. If I don't get that bow, I'm screwed. If I don't get the bow, I'm in trouble. If I don't get the bow, I'm in trouble! Okay, come on. I didn't realize your leg had a hitbox. I was gonna go get that bow. That's fine. It's fine. It's sad, but it's fine. And it's fine, but it's sad. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. I'm not a loser. I'm a human. We were made that way. What's the rest of the lyrics of that song? I don't know if I really do. Wear your seatbelt. If your general girlness varies and is... Oh, hey, by the way, speaking of Spelunky, I'm not going to be doing Spelunky Sunday next week. I have plans on Sunday next week. I fell on some spikes. I'm going on a little vacation with my family. We're gonna be doing some vacation shenanigans here pretty soon. That's gonna be fun. No worries though. I'll be back. It's not gonna be a forever vacation. I hopefully not gonna die there. There's a chance. It's not unreal. Look, I try to be here every Sunday, but sometimes I can't. Sometimes I can't be here. You know, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Sounds fun? Yeah, I'm hoping for it. I'm looking forward to it. Gonna go to an amusement park, go see some shows, have some dinner. It's gonna be a good time. Gonna be a good time. Hey, Tony! I don't know why I'm doing this voice. This is a kind of messed up voice for me to be doing. Money! We got the bomb box now, theoretically. Bombs! We love bombs! Subpoena time! What do you mean subpoena time? A suboptimal. Bad at reading. Wait a second, I'm gonna be camping then? I wouldn't even be able to join. Yeah, you're also going on vacation, idiot. Forehead. If you don't mind me asking where you're going, it's still a very local place. I'll tell you all after I'm done. I don't want someone getting creepy and like also showing up there and trying to find me. But I'll tell you all where it is afterward. It's a cool place. It's a place I've been to before, but I still like it. Fair. Yeah, there's some, like, you forget, there's some creepy people out here on the internet. It's, the internet is weird. And I've learned, even though I've not yet had, like, a stalker situation or anything like that, I'd like to not have a stalker situation. Anything I could do to avoid that becoming a thing, I'll try to avoid that becoming a thing. You know, that seems unwise to me. Yeah, now who would do that? Please don't stalk me. Can you show up? No! If you happen to be there already and you happen to see me and somehow recognize me despite the fact that I don't show my face very often, like the few times I have shown my face, you could theoretically recognize me from those, but like it's not common for me to show my face. If you do happen to see me, maybe come up and say hi. Let's watch out for the deer hunters. We're camping. We're not camping. I'm not camping. Vacations are not always camping. I'm going to an amusement park. There's nowhere to camp near most amusement parks. Normal is weirder than your automatic re. Oh my goodness, my back. What was that one situation where a guy tracked down a female content house by looking at the reflections of their eyes or something? What? That's messed up. Yeah, that's... I hate that. I obviously do not want that part of the internet to be involved with me in the slightest. What the fuck? Hello? Yeah, I would hope that none of my fans are like that, but... Alright, let's split up, gang. Let's take to every amusement park in the world. Thing is, even if you do make it to these amusement parks, you might still not find me, honestly. Like... I'm somewhat visible. I'm not that recognizable. Even if you do know what I look like, Which you could. I've done face reveals and stuff. But the odds of you, like, actually stumbling across me, because amusement parks are huge. I'm not, the one I'm going to is not in my state. I will tell you that. It wouldn't be much of a vacation if I just stayed within the same state. Ow. Shoot. Except it's like one big... Yeah, exactly. Disneyland, Disney World, those places are huge. It'd be so hard to find me if I was going there. Is it in my state? I don't know where you live. I think you've mentioned it once, but I forgot. Because I don't keep track of that information. Why are you trying to find out where I'm going? Stop being creepy. This is creepy and weird. It's making me uncomfortable. Don't do it. Country? I don't know what country you live in. Just camp in a video game and wait for your enemies. I could do that, you're right. Is it in California? I think you would know if it was in California. For inconspicuous reasons, I would be telling you. Do you live in the country? That's not a state! The country isn't a state! Also, what amusement parks are there out in the country? I guess there are some, actually. Hold on, there are some amusement parks in the country. Most are like in cities, though. I'm certain your amusement park is next door to me and easily walkable too. Triangulation. Seth is going somewhere between California and New York. You know what? That is a pretty good guess, actually. You got me. Did I free on hoarding? I think I did. Isn't the moon? No. That'd be hype as hell if there were an amusement park on the moon, though. I would love that. Illinois. Calling it. Are there amusement parks in St. Louis has Six Flags, right? I guess there are amusement parks in Illinois. Or is it Worlds of Fun? I don't remember which one St. Louis has. I guess Chicago probably has an amusement park. If so, I don't know about it though. I'm not familiar with any amusement parks in Chicago. It seems like a place that would have them. I would love to get more things to sacrifice, but it's very rare to find extra turkeys in this level. Investing in teleportation technology to live close to anyone who is real. I do think if teleportation was real, society would change significantly. Are there amusement parks? That's not how you spell amusement park. But also, I don't know if there are amusement parks in Illinois. The world's largest rubber band ball? That's not an amusement park. That's a tourist trap. Those are different. Amusement parks are, it's like squares and rectangles. Amusement parks are a type of tourist trap. Yo, Seta? Who the fuck is Seta? You give me your exact itinerary? I don't know the exact itinerary. I'm not planning this vacation. Do you think I would keep track of, I would plan a vacation to not be here on Sunday? No, if I planned a vacation, I'd be back by Sunday. You? You said Seta. I don't know who Seta is. I mean, it could be. Knott's Berry Farm exists. Oh, that's true. I do forget that Knott's Berry Farm is like out in the country. Wait, no, it's not. It's in the city. It's Knott's is in a city. Curse, you don't like us. The world's smallest rubber band ball. I probably have that in my cover. I think California would start off as a farm. Okay. Ooh, if I find Percy, I could theoretically... Actually, if I find even, like, a hired hand, and then I know there are going to be guaranteed hired hands, I could get Kapala this level. There's another Kali altar. I fell into lava! Okay, I don't know why that happened. I didn't jump. Cool. I think I'm gonna call tonight short. I think I'm gonna end it there. I think that's a good spot for me to call the night. It was a fun one though. We had some really good runs. Made it to Cosmic Ocean once. Made it close to Cosmic Ocean a second time. Had a few runs that didn't make it very far. This is a fun one. This is a fun little time. Thank you all for being here. I know it's shorter than I normally stream, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a little eepy. I know tomorrow's gonna be a bit of a work day for me, especially if I do have to pick up my friend from the airport. So, thank you all for being here. No more deer. Yeah, tragically, deer must skedaddle. Thank you all for being here, though. I will be sending make sure you feel free to follow me on YouTube if you're not already. Follow me in Discord if you're not already in the Discord. I have a Ko-Fi if you want to donate. I have a Throne if you want to buy me some shit. I don't know what's on there, honestly. I haven't looked at my Throne in a minute. Yeah, there's also a surprise thing. If you want to, you can just surprise me with things on Throne. I do think that's funny. But mainly, yeah, if you truly want to support me financially, Ko-Fi is the best way to do it. I love Ko-Fi. I've been having a good time there. Most of you like Pokemon, right? I could raid into Fancy Skunk. Fancy's currently playing Roguemon. What is Roguemon? That's not Pokerogue. Pokerogue is a different thing. This is Roguemon? I'm not familiar with this, but I like Fancy. Fancy's a good skunk. How'd I get the bot real quick? What bot? I'm using StreamerBot for my bot stuff, but the actual account I set up manually by hand. Yeah, no worries. There's no obligation to send me money. Catch. If she's doing Pokemon, catch a cutie. Catch a cutie and then some sort of emoji. I think that's what it should be. Catch a cutie and then like, oh dear to Percy. I like that. That's a good one. That's our raid message for the night. Thank you all for being here. This is a fun time. This is a good Spelunky Sunday. Again, I will not have another Spelunky Sunday next week. And I might do some more Night in the Woods streams. I might be finishing Night in the Woods at some point this week. Possibly Tuesday or Wednesday. Depends on how caught up on work I get. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be so real with you. Work's gonna be really weird Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday before I leave for my vacation. So I'm hopefully gonna have a lot of stuff for you. Hopefully gonna have some Night in the Woods, but I will not be doing Spelunky Sunday next Sunday. Thank you all for being here. Go enjoy the raid. Dumblob, I know you typically enjoy coming to these raids as well, so it's https://twitch.tv/fancy skunk is the streamer we're going to. Come say hi if you want to. For now though, bye!
Hello. Hi there, Seth. Welcome on in, raiders. I was not expecting a raid.